I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling. 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 Every day.
He is the fighting pride of Omaha, Nebraska.
He's good at what he do.
Hey, Daddy.
Undefeated WBO lightweight champion of the world.
Hey, Daddy.
Bud
BoxingVoice.com. Taking, any credit away from Arrow, he's a great fighter. He's good at what he do. But when you compare him to Terrence Crawford, there's no comparison.
It's a dollar beat.
I'm just a better fighter.
BoxingVoice.com.
Sit back and watch this. I promise you something. I promise you something. All that shit you talking don't mean nothing. I can bump my guns at you, and you can bump your guns at me, but at the end of the day, them two brothers got to get in the ring.
Hey, Daddy, it's a dollar beat.
We've been here before. You trying to get there. Alright? I can tell you how it is to be undisputed. You can't tell me shit.
This a dollar. Hey, Daddy.
Y'all support y'all fighter. Let's come together, make this event a success.
BoxingVoice.com.
Everything about Terrence Crawford is better than Errol Spence Jr.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
Boxing fans, are you ready?
Hey, Daddy.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nesta Gibbs, and today we're going to be discussing Terrence Bud Crawford and the fact that he has about 10 days to reach an agreement with Sebastian Fundora, as both parties have asked for an extension. And we're going to be discussing the Teofimo Lopez situation with T-Bud, as once upon a time, Terrence made it clear that if you wanted to fight him, you just had to disrespect him. And we want to ask each other, has that time come? Is Terrence starting to feel a bit disrespected by Teo and his father? Or is this nothing and simply the champ will brush it off his shoulder? I do believe he is a bit agitated when it comes to Teo and the questions pertaining Teo. Obviously, Bud has done significantly more than Teo, so he could be taking it as a sign of disrespect that people even think Teo belongs in the ring with him, or that people are suggesting he should give Teo an opportunity. That being said, he did
Welcome
say
to Blog Talk Radio.
if you wanted that fight, all you had to do was disrespect him. So my question to you, has Teo crossed that line yet, based off of the audio we're going to play, where Bud explains his side of the beef with Teo and his dad? Also, Bud seems to be on he was on Bernie's show, obviously Coach Bernie, and had a lot to say there, so we'll try and get that audio to you. That audio is all over the internet right now, being spread fast. Shout out to Coach Bernie for getting the exclusive with Terrence Bud Crawford. But if you are watching this live, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe right now. We're at 232,457 subscribers. So we are trying to get to that next goal, and we need your assistance. So don't forget to smash the thumbs up and share the show. So let's get right into it. I'm looking for this audio here so that we can get to it. I got the Bernie interview. Just got to find the exact timestamp. But in the meantime, in between time, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, as it's going to help with the visibility of the show. Putting this episode in the eyes of boxing fans that don't know just yet, we rock out every day, multiple times a day. So go ahead and do us that favor and smash that thumbs up. So let's get into the 10 days that Bud and Fundora have left, and that's on Boxing Scene. Now, remember that these two were ordered, but it seems like Bud and Fundora both asked for, well, now I'm going to say both. Bud asked for 10 days extension, and Fundora's promoter, Samson Lewickovic, obviously accepted. So it says here, on September 30th, Crawford's legal counsel asked for 10 more days, and the 26-year-old's Fundora's promoter, Samson Lewickovic, agreed to the extension via email. Now, according to Dan Rayfield, he believes that this is Crawford's final attempt to secure a fight with Canelo before he runs out of time, and obviously has to decide what he's going to do with Fundora. That being said, we are 9 days out now from that, and we should be getting some sort of resolution to this matter, knowing exactly what Bud is going to end up doing and what's going to happen. I'm still trying to get this audio. This is crazy. I don't want to play Bernie's entire, I thought I had the timestamp already. I didn't want to play his entire frickin' interview, right? And then I had another one from Punch Drunk. Let me check on his page, where he just shortened it up and talked about, I mean, you know, clipped that part where Bud was specifically talking about Teo. Here we go. It's obviously he must have screen shared or something, so it's not the best visual, but we're looking for the audio anyway.
You know what I mean? I seen him at the fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He look at me and he playing because he think everything's a game.
Yeah.
But he don't understand that I will beat the fuck out of him.
See? And this is, again, remember, I'm asking you guys, has Bud gotten to the point where he feels disrespected by Teo? Only reason I want to know that is because when it came to Duran and others, he said, if you want the fight, disrespect me and you get the fight. So my question is, if you want to fight Teo in the street and you telling him to get from around you and you will beat the fuck out of him in the street, you seem agitated. You seem disrespected. I don't know. Maybe it's time to actually fight Teo, but just reminding you what he said and what exactly I'm asking.
And his daddy.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
He see me and he laughing. He like, man, we gonna fight. I said, okay. Hey, this is my time to check his dad because his dad slapped my shoulder trying to get some attention after my fight. You know what I mean? And it's on camera. And I'm just like, all right. So I go to his dad. I said, hey, if you ever put your motherfucking hands on me again, I'm gonna beat your ass. And he like, oh man, we just want to fight. We just want to fight. And Teo like, no, we just want to fight. We just want to fight. I said, shut your bitch ass up while grown folks is talking.
Yeah.
So now I'm pointing in his dad's face because now I'm getting mad. I'm like I said, if you ever put your motherfucking hands on.
So again, set your bitch ass up while grown folks is talking. He obviously disrespected. It's time to fight Teo. It's time to fight Teo. He mad at his father. He threatening the father. And he's going to go on to threaten Teo in a street fight. It sounds like it's time, again, going based off Terrence Crawford's words and the fact that he said if you disrespect him, you get the fight. Sounds like he's disrespected. Sounds like he's agitated. It's time to fight Teo. Is this the fight we want? Probably not. But he does have to be a man of his word. Teo is doing what he said he needed to do in order to get the fight. He's like a thorn in his side.
Yeah. Again, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah.
Teo like, oh man, what? You want to fight? You want to fight outside? I like, yeah, we're gonna fight outside. Disrespectful.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
See what I'm saying? So you willing to go to jail over Teo? So, and he just said it. You heard him. Disrespectful. So I don't want to hear any Bud Crawford fans say he ain't disrespected. He ain't thinking about Teo. No, he said it. Disrespectful. Okay? So it's time. You said if they disrespect you, they get the fight. Jerron ain't been coming with this energy. You know, yeah, there's people that want Jerron to get the fight, and that's cool and all. But, like, is he moving like Teo? I mean, Teo is really, I don't want to say selling it, because what he chose to say isn't selling it, but it's certainly getting people upset. Okay? The whole 2 monkeys in a banana, no one's happy. He was on Cameron. He was on Cam and May show. Teo himself didn't know how to defend that. Cam is on there. He's like, come on, my dude. You know, they people telling me you said some shit about black people with monkeys and bananas. He's like, nah, it wasn't even like that. They taken out of context. You know, if people want to, you know, group themselves in with those two guys, because I'm only talking to those two guys. So, you know, he said a bunch of weird shit. Then he tried to say Tank it goes as a gorilla. So he was playing, basically, he didn't even say this, but he's basically saying he's playing off the words, but it ain't look good. His energy didn't look good, you know. He didn't look like he felt like he was telling the truth. Again, that being said, there's still that racial element, right? You got Teo hurling racial slurs at Bud and Tank, wanting to fight Bud and Tank. You got confrontation, you know, on video between Bud and Teo and the father. Now you got Bud giving out his story, you know, saying how he wanted to put hands on the father more than Teo because the father's the one that touched him after his fight. So, you know, I think that the beef is there. I think that the line has been crossed. I think it's time for Bud to live up to his word and give that man a fight because it's obvious he feels disrespected. You know, we're going to get the Bud tenders that just don't want this fight because they want to keep campaigning for the Canelo fight because Bud is their favorite fighter and they want what's best for him. And truthfully, that is what's best for him, to get a Canelo payday, you know. But a man of his word is a man of his word. And that man said, you disrespect me, you get the fight. I mean, if you're willing to go to jail as a multimillionaire to have a street fight, you must be disrespected. You must feel disrespected. You know, I know we're going to get the Bud tenders to argue different, but it is obvious. If you're willing to risk it all, you're willing to get a lawsuit because you know that's coming. If you're going to put your hands on a civilian, you willing to get a lawsuit and some jail time, well, then you might be disrespected, man. You might be feeling disrespected. But listen, King Amin of Essex, buenos dias, my friend. How are you? Thank you for joining me. Have you been listening, or I need to fill you in?
I haven't been listening, but we talking about Teo, that conversation?
Teo, the audio that Bud, obviously is breaking the internet. And I don't know if you remember, but once upon a time, Bud said, in order to get the fight with him, if you really want the fight, disrespect him, and he'll break your face. I think that time has come. I think he feels disrespected. I think that this audio clearly shows that. He wanted a, street fight Teo. He wanted to beat up the father who's a senior citizen. He's willing to risk it. He's a multi-millionaire willing to risk it. He's obviously disrespected. It's gotten to the point where he feels disrespected, where he can no longer ignore it, and he wants to, quote unquote, fight outside.
Well, one thing we got to do, I got to salute Jerry Soriano, because this was Soriano's point, and again, not condoning jumping off of Cadillacs like Larry Holmes, but this was the point that Jerry was making, is that there's sometimes some people might deserve to get hands put on them for whatever reason. Doesn't make you losing it. Even the coolest of customers can find themselves cashing a check on somebody's ass. That being said, you may be right. Bud may have reached that point because he is typically a cool customer, laid back, very, casual with things. But I'm sure that he operates as a man of respect, low tolerance for bullshit. And Teo is, you remember, I'm not sure what is the Ortiz fight? He came out with the circus shit on. So he's letting you know he's all about the antics. This is like the reinvention of him. And although, he doesn't quite have the personality to back up the antics, he may get himself in a situation. Now, does this, I hope, like I said, because I don't want to see one of the greatest fighters of this generation face any sort of unnecessary legal issues because he had to put his hands on the clown. But I'm hoping that somehow they can find a way to make this make sense in the ring. I'm not saying what should or should happen. I'm not, offering no threats on behalf of Bud Crawford. But if there's a way to get it settled in the ring, because sometimes when you put hands on people, nobody don't get to see it. And then it's kind of like, yo, like how Tupac said, but you and I know what's going on. And that can be sinister, but sometimes people need to see you put your hands on the motherfucker that violated. So I'm hoping that there's a possibility to get that happening in the ring.
Is Bud, was he saying it tongue in cheek? Was he saying it tongue in cheek when he said, if you really want the fight, disrespect me and you'll get it, I'll beat your ass? Like, or was that just him saying it? And am I reaching? Or none of that matters. It's boxing. They two professional boxers. He does feel disrespected. It is a big fight. It's the green print. It's the green print. We want the fight for Tank, so it ain't a bad fight. Yeah, I mean, does it matter about disrespect or not? Should the fight at least be considered?
I think, of course, Teo, I had mentioned a couple shows ago, Teo's been considering a fight because you got to call out the guys that's next to the guys. So you call out, Terrence Crawford, even if we don't think it makes it. This was before the Madrimal fight. He had been calling out Terrence Crawford. So we know what kind of business Teo is in. And as far as Bud, when you said, was he being tongue in cheek? I think with somebody like Bud, he probably meant it two ways. Like, yo, if you are a fighter and you're disrespecting me, you're going to get the fight of your life in the ring, right? But I'm sure also just on man time, there's some lines that he has that he doesn't feel like should be crossed. Now, going back a bit, the last time we seen Bud really, really serious about outside the ring energy is against Gary Russell. So again, Bud is usually a cool customer and it takes a lot. But with the Gary Russell thing, that was something that I think he was, ready to risk it all, so to speak. Definitely told the man he was going to break his fucking neck. So, yeah, I think there may be a few instances to where, the ring may not be the venue. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm not sure if a fighter like Terrence Crawford, as smart as he's been inside the ring, I don't think he's unpredictable enough to do something crazy outside of the ring. That's just me. And in a way, sometimes you do get the mentality. Suppose he says, you know what? Now, not only are you not going to get any, because Teo ain't really got nothing going on, but what if somehow, Crawford just says, I am the ambassador. What's going on over here Riyadh season? That goofball Teofimo Lopez, don't pick up the phone for neither him nor his father nor anybody that works with him. And then all of a sudden, you get the blackball. So I don't know. It could go a number of ways, man. And I think at the end of the day, the ball is in Bud's court.
No, absolutely. It's up to Bud to give him the fight. But I think public pressure could influence that. But I wanted to ask you this. Accolades aside, push that to the side. Who's more popular, Teofimo Lopez or Sebastian Fundora?
Teofimo. Easily. Easily more popular.
So Bud's excuse is only that he's seeking legacy, trying to be 3-time undisputed, and Teo's not on that trajectory.
To play devil's advocate, I think that Teo does something positive for his legacy. Because again, no matter how you look at it, or even if you splice it just a little bit, for if you say they're not really two lineals, well, split the difference and give them at least one. So we talked about the possibility of Canelo fighting somebody just because they're a former champion or thing. Those things do matter. So if they matter, why not a 2-time lineal undisputed? Because even if you take out the whole lineal discussion and who he beat and when he beat him, nobody's really going to dispute his skills. Teofimo is a complete asshole. And I seen Junior stumbling and bumbling down the steps at the MSG. They regular people. I'm not judging them. But what I'm saying, if I did judge him, I'd probably be a bit more foul. But when it comes to this boxing thing, emotions aside, I like what Teo does. The boy's a skilled fighter, and I like that he incorporates a little bit of 52 in it. That's a little bit of, New York, East Coast, whatever it is. But I really don't see much reason to. Kind of, Bud just said, yo, I'm just not fucking with 47 no more.
We lost you. That's
the only way I see this fight.
When you said,
I said the only reason why. Go ahead.
No, I was just trying to say we lost you when you said something about not the only reason, but something right before that.
Well, I was going to say I think the only reason why Bud might not take this fight is perhaps because he just doesn't want to be bothered with 147, and it may be hard to convince Teo to go up to 54. I think that's the only reason.
I don't know how hard it's going to be to convince Teo when, he's already said it on record. Now, obviously, saying something out your mouth and getting in that negotiation room is two different things, but he has already said it.
Well, who's to say he doesn't say, yeah, I said that because I want to fight that bad, but realistically, 154. Why am I going to move all the way up to 155? You know how that goes, man.
For sure. But listen, we got, again, precedent. We Floyd was able to lock Canelo down with the same, with the same thing. So I think Teo said it. He said it. You want the fight, Bud is the A side. It's at 54. We can't even, I think thinking about Bud going to 47 is just,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is why I think if there was a sticking point, again, I know what Teo said, and I'd love to see him do it. Again, as much as you might dislike him,
you getting phone
some
calls?
sort of respect. If he says, yeah, 150. Nah, I don't know what it is. They're doing work outside probably. Verizon, so I don't know. I'm straight now though.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like. I'm not against Teo fighting Bud. I'm with that. I'm totally with it. I know there are lots of callers, lots of fans that are with it. Again, I take personal feelings aside. I think he has the skill set to do something. Now, people are always going to say, why bring him up? Well, I think Teo's if he's not done with 140 as far as following the college route, belts and sanctioning bodies and unifications. If he's not done that, apparently he wants to step out into the streets. Terrence Crawford is in the streets. So this is just something where I think if Teo does this, it's not a cash out, but he's certainly entering a different zone in boxing. You know what I mean? This is something totally different. Not that he can't come back. He came back from a loss to Kambosos. So surely he can come back if he moves up to 54. You know, and I think people would give him more credit than a lot of his contemporaries, you know? Yeah, it's an intriguing fight, man. I don't got nothing against it, really.
Well, looks like we got Coach Bernie on the line. Coach, what up?
Y'all hear me?
We hear you. You got a little bit of feedback.
Like top of the morning, Coach.
Okay. Appreciate you. I don't want to be disrespectful, but, man, y'all out of line, man. I understand y'all like the newspaper, bro, where y'all just got to make up shit just to sell papers, man.
Okay.
Listen, man.
How we out of line? Explain.
I'm about to say, you first, Ness, you dragging it out talking about Crawford going to jail. Ain't nobody going to jail.
I mean, he talking about fighting in the street, Bernie.
What? Listen, but we just
it's on audio.
Listen.
We played his audio.
You gonna let me talk? Just let me talk my opinion. You didn't voice your opinion. You just said if he go to jail. You didn't say this. You didn't say that.
I mean, all that is truth, though. That's what happens when you have street fights.
It could happen, but listen, Keyshawn already punched his father. Ain't nothing happened to Keyshawn.
I mean, that was inside of a gym, and his father chose not to call the cops. If Crawford would have fought, Teo or his father in that stadium, the police are already there. You can't hide that.
But they wasn't gonna be caught. It was just been an altercation.
Again,
there wasn't gonna be no police
Coach,
call.
you upset for something your fighter said, though. I didn't say that.
Listen, hold on.
Again, you upset for something your fighter said.
No. I'm just telling you because you're dragging it on the realistic side. Did Caleb Plant go to jail for firing on Jamel Charlo? No.
I mean, listen, Champ, if you want me to win this argument, I will, because all I have to tell you is Crawford already went to jail for a street fight. Come on, cut the shit, man.
What street fight did Crawford go to jail for?
The body slam, bro.
Body slam where, bro?
Oh, God. Stop it, Coach. Keep it moving.
No, I'm serious. I'm asking you. Elaborate.
The body slam for the body shot.
What are you talking about, bro? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Coach Bernie.
Anyway, and then baby boy, you on the phone, you talking about? Look, bro. Teo, first of all, the fight will not happen because Bob Arum would never do that. Y'all know that. So Teofimo knows that. Bob Arum would never feed Teofimo to Bud Crawford. Come on, bro. And the last two fights, I know he did look good against Josh Taylor, but Josh Taylor was stiff. He just got beat around the ring by the other dude. Just gave him two black eyes. Lagging. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm just saying. Come on, bro. Come on.
Hey, Coach Bernie, but I'm thinking that
that's not a good
Teo
fight.
ain't.
And listen, hold on, wait. And then this is what I say to y'all too, though. I'm saying it's like, I mean, don't even pump that shit. That shit ain't even nothing to pump, bro. That shit ain't even nothing to pump.
Why not?
First of all, because first, the number one thing is
Coach, let me send you a link, Coach, because your phone is back. Can you just jump on the show if I send you a link?
My phone, I'm at work. Hold up. Marlo, just coach this motherfucker, Courtney. Just coach this motherfucker. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So like I say, we already know the motherfucker ain't gonna live. You know.
Can I just send you a link, Coach? I'm telling you, if you listen to the playback, you got something going on. It sounds like you frying an egg or something.
All right. Because I'm in the car. I'm in the truck. My work truck is making a lot of noise.
Can I try and send you the link? All right. I'm going to try and text it to you.
Yeah. All right.
Coach Bernie taking umbrage with the suggestion that Crawford could get into a street fight.
I sent them the link. Yeah, Jamel Charlo didn't press charges. Caleb slapped a few people and didn't go to jail. That's not the real world, though. That don't happen every day. You know, people do press charges. The authorities get involved even if you don't press charges. You know, so we just talking the truth. And all I'm doing is repeating what Bud said. Here we go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Much better, Coach.
What's good? What's good? What's good? Yeah, man. This shit gotta stop, man. Like I say, I know, boss. I know the shit is a soap opera now. Life is a soap opera now, but we gotta stop this shit. And Teo on Bloods, but niggas call it nigga for a motherfucker call it saying monkeys on Blood, he get his ass beat. Motherfuckers ain't playing. And y'all gotta understand. Listen, man. Just because he a celebrity, just because he a superstar, he's still a regular person, man. And hey, man, motherfuckers gotta take that into account. And a fella like Teo, a person that who will make a move on a guy that know he kind of got his hands restrained, that's some weak ass shit. And we gotta bring that to the forefront too. Don't do weak ass shit. Do stand up shit.
So
come on, man.
What do you mean by have his hands restrained? Who has the hands restrained?
I'm saying like you said, if Crawford jump on him, just the whole nonsense of it, like, why would you force me to get in something that is unnecessary? You know what I mean? Damn, you know what I mean? And if you do cross that line, you can't be mad if I do. If the police, I mean, you can't be, you call us a monkey, bro, I'm gonna hurt you. Yeah, I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you. If he would have said that to Crawford or Tank in arm's length distance, that man would have been asleep. It wouldn't know you would have been able to tell them boys about that, man. And that shit wrong as hell. Ain't no, I understand there ain't no real regulation in boxing because it's a brutal sport, but man, fuck Teo on my mama. Fuck Teo on my mama. He don't like black people. He jealous of black people, and it ain't nothing different. But fuck Teo. I want to see his ass beat. He ain't fight nobody. He don't want that Crawford fight.
Coach.
He a fucking pussy
Well,
ass
Coach, to
motherfucker.
that point.
All over. And listen, hold on. And then I want y'all to say this too, though. On Bloods now, we giving Loma Chico a 10 times thousands credit. We know that. But come on. That fight with Loma Chico was close. That fight with Loma Chico was close, and it was mostly about what Loma Chico was not doing. Come on, bro. And Josh Taylor, you know he was drained in that fight. Come on, bro. You know he was drained trying to make weight. Come on, bro. Josh Taylor wasn't no world beater, no killer. Now, all I'm saying is they top-notch fighters. I'm not taking nothing in that. They cold. They do their thing. But come on, man. Teofimo, come on, bro. He's not a man. Fuck him. Come on, fuck him.
Coach, listen,
he's not rapping no Crawford.
We know Crawford is more accomplished, but we shouldn't go down the route of discrediting the opponents because that's what they did to Crawford all his life.
Who saying his performances? That's what we talking about. Fuck the opponent.
Yeah, but you said the opponent was drained.
You said exactly. That's exactly. We know Josh Taylor was drained. We know Josh Taylor was having a big ass 140 pounds.
Look at me.
We know that.
Look at me. I'm virtually punching you in the face. You know why? Because Josh Taylor, how the fuck you gonna be drained and you still fighting at 140? Cut the shit, coach. Cut the shit.
Why? Because of the
he never moved up. He never moved up. You gotta cut the shit.
I know. But listen, listen. Before we only get past that. The reason why he didn't move up, and I still give him credit. I'm saying the reason why he didn't move up because he had all the titles and it was about the money. And a fighter will kill himself to make weight. Everybody right now will squeeze themselves to have an advantage. And he was the champion, of course. And then the only champion that he had up there, he didn't have no chance of whooping no Spence or whooping no other body at 147. So he kept his ass down there at 140. He kept himself down there at 140. That's why. So he knew it was best interest to stay at 140. That's why he didn't move up. If he was like Crawford, he would have moved up. A nigga like Crawford that moved up from 140 and said, fuck it, after I did it, I'm moving straight up and I want them guys because I felt I could beat them guys. So I'm not waiting. I'm not gonna drain a 40 and kill myself because I got that banner or because I'm the champion. I'm moving up. Fuck it. I'm having a hard time making it. And then when he did it at 47, he did the same thing at 47. And then he took on the toughest motherfucker, which y'all said at 54, and we just beat him. Come on, bro. Come
Well,
on, bro.
Coach, one point,
Come on, bro.
one thing you,
Come on,
one
bro.
thing you said earlier, you said that Top Rank wouldn't do that, but I don't know if Top Rank is that high on Teo anymore. You know, I
Why
think
won't
that
they cash him out? Why won't they
Huh?
cash?
Why wouldn't
Okay,
they
but
cash
listen
him
this
out?
though. No, listen. Hold on. Okay. But Teofimo is only 26 years old, bro. He's a
They
two-time
let Big
lineal
Baby
champion.
fight
They keep it
Bacoli.
out. Hold on. They went who?
They let Big
They
Baby
let
fight
Big Baby
Bacoli.
fight Bacoli.
They let Big Baby fight Bacoli. Big Baby just had to say yeah.
Big-
You know it. It's the fighter who can control.
Okay, listen. All right. Well, he ain't going to say yeah. They
I
ain't going
mean,
to send no offer. Well,
you
send no
mean
offer then.
Crawford? You mean
What did
Crawford ain't gonna send no offer because Crawford the A side. He the one with Turkey Al-Sheikh. Cut the shit, coach. I'm on your ass.
So wait a minute. So Big Baby sent the offer?
What?
Because I
Turkey
think Big Baby
Al-Sheikh.
was the ace.
Turkey Al-Sheikh.
I thought Big Baby. Okay, I thought Big Baby was the
He
A
was.
side.
He was.
All
But
right.
And I'm just
and
going
he's
off
a
of the fact that
and he's a
Top Rank
Turkey
is willing to
Al-Sheikh
put their
boy.
A sides on the line like that. If they did that with Big Baby, who's to say they wouldn't do that against one of Turkey's boys again? Consider Bacoli one of Frank Warren's boys, one of Turkey's boys. Bob Arum said, "I got somebody for you. I'll bring my Big Baby." Why wouldn't Bob Arum, if he was sort of bagging that potential matchup again, offer Teofimo, knowing he ain't got shit else for Teo? Teo won't fight Brian Norman.
I mean, Turkey Al-Sheikh already offered Teo a fight with Devin, so he in the fold. They can't act like he ain't
So
in the
listen to this though.
fold.
But listen to this though. Okay, so listen to this. So this the one thing we all need to understand is this though. Crawford don't turn down no face. Now, is he looking at Teofimo like, yeah, I want to fight Teofimo? No, because Teofimo don't offer shit. But if they bringing up the money, listen, like you say, if the money right, we got to fight. So let's just, first of all, when we talking about Crawford, hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. The first thing that we talking about with Crawford is that we don't turn down no face, my boy. If they bringing it to us, ain't nobody came to us and said, let's make the fight.
Damn, he froze. But listen, Crawford need to say he willing to fight him, and I bet you Al-Sheikh could present it. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'll pay the money to fight him. Nah. And Bob Aaron, we gonna go to Bob Aaron. If it's make big business, like we talking this hyping up, hey, if it make dollars, it makes sense. And Crawford to making money. So if Teo want his ass whooped, and if they feel like it's like that, if it's like that, then tell him put it up.
Ain't it the green print though, Coach?
Just like that's the only thing. All I'm saying is this: Crawford don't turn down no fade. So let's just keep it. Let's just leave that alone. Feel me? Crawford don't turn down no fades. We whoop ass. We beat him easy. We beat him easy.
Turning down. We ain't saying he turning
look,
down, but we is saying he the A side. He the A side.
And if I'm Bob Arum, Teofimo, you said you don't like the blacks, Teo.
It's just like Canelo. It's just like Canelo. First of all, ain't nobody. Listen, I'm not going to be the A side for a little peasant bastard that's bothering me. I'm not going to pay him, so I'm not going to get him paid. If somebody want to pay me to beat his ass, I'm gonna do that. But I'm not gonna go out my way to make a fight. Hold on, wait, listen, hold on. Wait a minute.
Ray Leonard did it.
Let him finish, Ness. Let him finish.
I mean, he love history.
Oh,
Ray Leonard did that. He beat Dorian over his wife.
Oh my God, bro. No. Roberto Duran was a legend and moved up to fight the best because he wanted Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard used his
Ain't that what Teo trying to do? Ain't that what Teo trying to do? Move up to fight the best?
Oh my, hey Ness, you so burnt and bro.
He a
you so through and trash.
Champ. You said it yourself. He a two-time lineal champ. He a two-time lineal champ. You said it yourself. I got you,
nigga don't got the gut to Roberto Duran, nigga. Don't you ever put Teofimo Lopez in the same respect as Roberto Duran, motherfucker. Roberto Duran is a fucking true legend. This bitch ass nigga's a phony, fake ass nigga, and that's why Crawford don't want to fight him. Cause he bitch ass don't got no respect. He a phony ass bitch ass nigga and always wants some attention like a hoe ass nigga. He don't mean it. Roberto Duran meant it. Crawford mean it. This bitch ass nigga don't mean shit. Shakur Stevenson means it. Keyshawn Davis means it. This bitch ass nigga don't mean shit. This nigga's a hoe. He just like your bitch that'll say anything to get you to slap her. Nigga, that's what he is. He a cold bitch. Nigga, he a racist bastard. He really showed his true self. He just like Ryan Garcia. Them niggas is sad, pathetic, and weak. Them niggas bitch ass niggas. And like I say, them fights that he fought was great fights, but they was close, except for Josh Taylor. And like I say, Josh Taylor was nowhere near the mention of a Lomachenko. And that fight was close. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Josh Taylor's best win was against Regis fucking Prograis, and I always thought Regis Prograis was trash. But I love Regis Prograis' story. I love Regis Prograis' crime, but I never thought Regis Prograis was cold like that. Never. And Regis Prograis was never cold like that. But was he a world champion? Hell yeah. Did he have the skills to do it? Hell yeah. But even the sun shine on a dog ass. Crawford is a fucking world-class talent, pound for pound, up and down. I don't give a fuck who you put him in there with. That motherfucker gonna do numbers. He gonna whoop ass. You motherfuckers. Crawford the best. I wouldn't give a fuck he was fighting Godzilla or motherfucking a pink squeak. You gonna see his skill set. Them niggas is off on days. We ain't had no off days. 41-0, undisputed 2 times, on our way to 3. Get the fuck out of here, boy. Man, I'm telling you. Man, I'm telling you.
Let me slide this one in. Let me slide this one in. Let me slide this one in because
say it, nigga.
Listen,
say it, nigga.
I know you love
say it,
Crawford.
nigga. You fucking
let me say
Whoopi
it.
Goldberg ass nigga. Say it, you nigga. What?
Let me say it. Because I know you love Crawford, so I know when you settle down.
He's the best, motherfucker. I respect him. I can't do nothing but take my hand up to him.
I know.
Nigga.
But
his skill set.
Let me get it out before I forget it, coach. Let me get it out before I forget it, though.
That's a boxing fool. You don't want to be in there with Crawford. That motherfucker kick your ass. I don't give a fuck if he get hurt. I don't give a fuck if he get wobbled.
Coach.
I don't give a fuck if he get dazed. You better that boy to that bell ring or that you going out home. You ain't better know you might not win that one. It's a hard time, motherfucker. And even if you did, you went through hell.
Let me get this one out. Let me get this one out because being as though you was a close friend, you can talk to him and be like, "Yo, champ, you is starting to sound like Canelo. Now you don't want to fight people because they disrespectful. That's the shit Canelo do. Canelo tell David Benavidez you ain't getting a fight because you disrespectful. That's what Canelo do. Don't turn into Canelo. Don't turn into Earl Spence, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't turn into them dudes. Don't turn into them. I'm going to clean my side. I'm the big fish. Don't turn into them dudes, man.
Wait. All right, let me tell you this. All right, since you want to talk so much, you motherfucker, you always want to sound right, punk ass nigga. Nigga, is Teofimo in 154, punk ass nigga? No.
He willing to come up.
He Canelo in the same weight class?
He willing to come up.
Yes.
He willing to come up.
He ain't willing to do shit.
He said it on camera.
Show me. Show me. Show me this. Show me. Well, listen, he got to fight somebody at 54.
When Canelo said it on camera, Floyd stuck him to it, and we got the fight. So cut the shit. I'm on your ass. He said it on camera
you ain't
like
saying
Canelo.
Nothing because you hollow as fuck,
he said it
boy.
like Canelo.
You hollow as fuck, boy.
He said
you
it.
hollow as fuck, boy. And you a Crawford hater. And on my mama, you niggas is sad and pathetic. And that's why you niggas where you at. You niggas like Whoopi Goldberg. You niggas like The View. On my mama, you niggas, nobody respect you niggas, but everybody just watching for sure.
The View big as hell.
You niggas is sad.
The View big as hell.
Yeah, okay, it's popular. So what, nigga? But who gonna be real? Substance over style, nigga.
This is
substance
real.
over style.
I'm the one shutting
substance
you down.
Over style.
I'm the one saying you shutting
substance
you down
over
with
style.
facts. I'm shutting you down with
you
facts.
Ain't hit me with shit. It's Teofimo. David Benavidez was in the same weight class and been a champion at his weight class.
Who more accomplished? Who more accomplished? But you beating the drum for fucking Benavidez. You beating the drum for Benavidez.
Who more accomplished?
Teofimo, that's who. Teofimo, that's who. He a former unified. He actually beat a champion for his first belt, and he 2-time lineal. But you beating the drum for David. I see favoritism.
I'm just telling the truth.
No, you
I'm
ain't.
just telling
I'm
the
telling
truth.
the truth. I'm telling the truth.
You ain't
try to
saying
say
no
you
truth,
try to say
bum.
don't talk about Teo in the same sentence with Dorian. Well, why not? Ain't
Hell
he
no.
unified? Ain't he unified? Ain't he a two-time champion? Ain't he a two-division champion? Ain't he a two-time lineal? Ain't he motherfucking IBF champion? A WBC champion? Huh? WBO champion? Say what? Say what?
He looked shit. He got his ass beat by Steve Laggett and Jermaine Ortiz.
Yeah. Where say it on box rec at?
He got his ass beat.
Yeah. I thought so. Tell Bud give him 8 black eyes then.
Teo after the fight, nigga. After
That's the
Laggett,
green
put the
print.
Teo up.
That's the
Put up
green
the
print.
fight. Put up the pictures of
African
Teo
American,
with them 2 black
African
eyes.
American, a Latino. Floyd did it all the time. He called it the
Nigga
green
ain't no
print.
Latino. Don't nobody claim Teofimo. Don't nobody claim Teofimo. He ain't got no fucking fan base. That motherfucker ain't got no fan base.
Racism sells. Beat him up for being racist.
Who he ain't got no fan base. He a
Racism
racist without a race. He a racist without a race. He don't got no fan base.
He upsetting
He
the
from
race.
Honduras, but he act like he from Brooklyn. He really from Honduras, but he act like he from Brooklyn. He don't got no fucking fan base. Mexicans don't fuck with him. Puerto Ricans don't fuck with him. He don't got no fucking fan base. He used New York, and that shit didn't work because a nigga from Florida. On Bloods. Now, punk ass nigga, he just a phony, fake motherfucker, pussy motherfucker that shined on his bitch ass. He got lucky, just like Ryan Garcia when he beat Devin. Bums,
He ain't
bitch
beat
ass
Devin.
niggas.
He ain't beat Devin.
They need to go together.
He cheated. He ain't
They
beat
need
Devin.
to. I don't give a. He beat Devin.
He
He beat
cheated.
Devin.
He ain't
Everybody
beat
know it, but
Devin.
so
He
what?
ain't beat Devin.
Well, he cheated and beat Devin, so they both one and the same. They two racist, cheating, pussy, lying motherfuckers. Bitch ass niggas ain't gonna do shit. That's what
Ryan
they
want to
is.
fight
Talk too
Crawford
much
too.
ass nigga.
Ryan want to
Ryan,
fight
he that
Crawford too.
motherfucker. Ryan want to suck dick. That bitch ass nigga, he probably sucking dick. On Bloods. That nigga getting all that money, he probably sucking dick. Like the rest of them all up there in Hollywood. That motherfucker probably sucking dick. Yeah, that motherfucker ain't about shit. Anyway, now listen this though. Let's talk about the Tank shit. Now dig this. I think that's a bullshit ass fight. Huh? It's a good fight because Lamar Roach a decent fighter and he world champ. But come on, man. They Tank, no, dude. Him and Teo should be fighting. Them niggas ain't ready for Crawford,
He
bro.
don't never
Them
say
niggas.
Teo name.
I know, so Teo should be saying his name. Leave Crawford alone.
He did
He
say
gon' mind your
Teo name.
business.
He did say Teo name. I mean, he did say Javonta name and Bud name in the
He
same
need to keep
sentence,
saying it because
remember?
he need to keep. I know. That's why I say he need to go. Okay, Crawford, he too big, and this guy Brown my weight. Go ahead and fight
Crawford
him.
He ain't saying Crawford too big, just like Duran ain't say Leonard was too big.
Now listen, like I said, Ness, shut up now. They ain't too different. And Roberto Duran is an all-time, all-around fighter. That's why he can go to middleweight. Now let's don't say that.
Canelo jumped up 2 divisions. He ain't think Kovalev was too big.
Canelo is a boxing fool. Teofimo is a bum. Hey, listen this though. All right, so look, Tank is a better fight for that man. He don't want it with Crawford. Stop feeding that shit. And Ness on my soul. You really believe he want to fight Crawford?
Yeah, hell yeah, it's a payday.
You believe he? No, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Just for fight. Fuck the payday, nigga. Fuck the payday. No.
I believe
Okay.
he wants to fight Crawford. It's win-win for him. It's win-win.
No. Okay, you think if they was in the back alley, they'd fight with boxing gloves on?
Of course not.
You think he just think
he said it. He want to do it in the ring, not out the ring.
I know. So you don't really want to fight Crawford.
Yeah, because he don't got nothing personally against him. He just want to fucking
he
fight
don't want to fight. He don't want to fight the best. He want to fight a check.
Oh man.
He want to have an excuse.
Hey yo, so
he want to
now
fight.
Crawford's
If
the
he really want to, hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. No. Hold on, wait. No. Listen, because I don't know why you want to do this, but if he really want to fight the bet, listen, Crawford is you know where Crawford is at. Oh my soul. Now the reason why he talking shit about Crawford because it's like a astronomical. The more realistic fight is with Tank. Every time Crawford done seen this man, Crawford done checked this man. You see how much pussy he is. He did the same thing with Keyshawn. He talks shit and then he goes behind your back and he apologized to your face. He did the same thing with me personal. He did that with me personal. When Keyshawn fought, who the fuck was that? I forgot. Virgo. He did the same punk ass shit with me, acting all scary and shit. Like I'm like, what? Okay, listen. So the man, I know it
he
from my
don't want
coach.
no street beef.
It's not. Listen, it's not about street beef. I'm still telling you the truth to your face, my boy. Damn, why you don't say it to them? Say it to me. Don't get to me. Don't say it to them and then get to me and say I apologize. Say yeah, nigga, I said it. So what? But when he gets to you, he apologizes.
Because he don't want no street beef. He just want to fight in the ring.
And that's what I was gonna say, Coach. So you don't respect the fact that he trying to talk his way into a fight. You just feel like he's just doing too much to talk his way into a fight.
Listen. You got to have substance as person. If I say when they ask me on my soul, when Earl Spence people got me outside when I ran into them, actually I said something to them, and when they came over, I told them everything I said to their face. What are you talking about? You think I'm saying, oh, I'm just said that. Oh, I just wanted us to get the fight. Oh, but I told them, yeah, nigga, I said it. Nigga, everything we said, nigga, we meant it, boy. Fuck you talking about? When you corner me, think I'm gonna stop? When I seen Devin, when we ran into each other in the gym, on Bloods, I turned to his face. Nigga, when we went to the side, I talked to him and Bill. I told them to their face. What are you talking about? I looked them in their eye, my boy. Fuck you talking about? Yeah, nigga. Yes. So when I'm saying something, I mean it. Fuck you talking about? Y'all niggas is crazy. That's why y'all niggas like bitches, boy. Y'all niggas got pussies, nigga. When I see something, nigga, I'm not talking this for clicks and baits, nigga. I'm saying this shit for real. Nigga, I mean this.
Yeah, but again, you mixing two different things. Teo ran down Bud's resume and did the same thing you did. So
when Teo picked against Bud,
but just listen to me. Just listen to me. Just hear me out.
Shut up.
Hear me out.
When Teo picked against Bud, I'm telling you real instances. You talking about bullshit, boy. When I'm talking about real life. When Teo ran, when he's talking shit about
street shit. You talking about street shit. Motherfuckers ain't going to jail. Fuck that dumb shit. That's dumb. You want to sell dumb shit. Teo want to fucking fight. Stop selling dumb shit. You got kids in the gym selling dumb shit. Fuck out of here. We want to fight in the ring, man. You don't want to fight in the ring? Cool. Say that. Say that. Promoting this street shit. Fuck out of here with that street shit.
No, I'm promoting real shit, boy.
No, you ain't. No, you ain't. Real shit is being a fucking man.
So Ness.
Yeah.
Now you call me out my name on this show.
I ain't call you out your name. I ain't call you out your name.
No, listen, I'm just saying. You call me out. Just say you say anything crazy to me on this show. All right. Cause we on the show. And you got your podcast. I'm doing my thing. I'm a trainer. But Ness, you think if I see you in Vegas, you think I'm not gonna fuck you up or I'm not gonna confront you about it?
I'm sure.
Come on, bro.
I'm sure, but that's you choosing to go to the street.
No. That's you dragging me. That's you dragging me to the street.
No, that's you not being a man enough to stay where the fuck you belong. You want to cross over to the street. You want to cross over the street. Teo keep apologizing to make sure we know this ain't for the street. This for the fucking ring. This ain't for the street.
Apologizing.
You just said he apologized. So you gotta make up your mind.
Okay, this what y'all ain't. Okay, you ain't saying this too though, because you got all this dumb ass shit to say.
I'm only telling you what you tell me.
No. Because y'all broke down the interview. This one made me pop into my head too. So now if Bud would have said, I don't want to fight that spick motherfucker, that wetback, whatever kind of racial slur he could have said, how that would have went. On my soul, boy, you'd have tore him up. You would have said Bud want to fight. You would have said Bud want to fight. If Bud would have started calling him all that name, you wouldn't say Bud want to fight. If Bud called that spick that little tweet, I wouldn't have. You wouldn't say Bud want to fight. Come on, bro. Y'all crucified that man. If Bud or Tank, like he said, would have said anything racial against him.
Teo is getting crucified. You just called him a racist. Everybody, we had shows on his racial comments.
He was just on Cam and Mace show.
Mason
and
Cam
they called him out.
Mason Cam just called him out on that. Like, what is you talking about?
But still, you advocating for a fight for him. Come on,
I'm not caping for a fight for him. I think you forgot.
That's not how you get a fight.
I think you forgot what Bud said. I think you forgot what Bud said. I'm doing a show based off Bud's comments. Bud said, you want to fight with me? disrespect me and you gonna get a fight. Then he tell that to Jerron Ennis. So what I did in today's show is use Bud's quote for Teo.
But you turning his words around. No, but you turning the words around on Ness. That's the thing.
I showed Bud's interview with you where he's showing
but
that
you
he
showed
is
a
more
clip
than
of it. You didn't put it in the right context. You didn't put it in the right context.
I literally said this is Bernie interview. Go watch it over there. I showed the clip where
put
he's
it in
showing that he's
context.
disrespectful.
He didn't say that I want to fight you. He basically said that a warrant to fight. If you disrespect me in a way like that, you could get your ass whooped in real life. That's all he said. He didn't say I'm gonna beat his ass. He said I could. That's all he said. You taking that and turn that into something way bigger, like I say, like the View.
I'm taking it and turning it into a real fight. See, you keeping it in the street. See, we all thought Bud meant you earned the fight in the ring. You still telling us you earned the fight in the street. You see, so I'm glad you jumped on because all of this on this show, I was saying Bud said if you disrespect him, you get the fight in the ring, not in the street.
When did he say that? When did he say that?
That's what
he
I
did
thought.
not say that.
Exactly.
That's not what he said.
You telling us now
That's
he meant
not
in the
what he said.
street. You telling us now he meant in the street. But if you go back and listen to this show, I was basing him saying that, meaning it in the ring. Never in 1,000 years did I think he meant that in the street. You
listen,
saying
he didn't
that.
say, he didn't listen. He said, no. And when he said, I'll beat your ass he did, bro. He said that. I'll fuck you up in the street, whoever it is. If you disrespect me, don't act like it cannot happen to you. Come on. I'm taking that shit personal. You can't just say stuff like that and not expect me to do nothing or anybody to do something. That's what he was saying. He said of course, I'm not fighting Teo for what? What am I gaining with Teo? I'm not going to send why would he send an offer to Teo? Because he called me a monkey? No. Why?
Because he a bigger name than Fundora. He a bigger name than Fundora. He more accomplished than Fundora.
No, he's not.
All right, Bernie, we got to go, man. You going to sit here and lie all day. I ain't got time for that.
Okay, where's his fan base at? Who is Teo's fan base?
Come on, man.
I'm just asking.
Fundora,
you can't tell me what aspect dude got Teo's back.
Like, has Fundora ever been a headline outside of fucking the Zoo fight, champ?
All right, let me say this. Hold on. I'm gonna say Teo is.
Where his viewership at? Because I could Google Teo and ESPN gonna give us ratings for him. We gonna see Teo like this in front of the Heisman shit. Where we gonna see Fundora at?
Okay, now that hold on. That was old
how many
Teo.
belts? How many belts Fundora got? He unified with two belts. Teo unified with 3 belts plus a lenient.
Hold on,
Come on, man. We only gonna discredit Teo's resume. Josh Teller was weight trained.
No.
Vasily was a tight fight, but we ain't gonna say nothing about the fact Fundora already lost. He already lost.
Hey, listen, but did he come back? Look what all these
Teo undefeated.
Okay,
his story better because he came back. Teo's story whack because he undefeated. And I don't even fuck with Teo. This is what I'm saying. I keep it real.
Did he come back? Did he come back? No,
Teo
but
ain't
is Fundora hotter than? So is Fundora hotter than? Is Teo hotter than? Is Teo hotter than? Is Fundora hotter than?
He bigger than Fundora. Okay, you know it.
But who's hotter right now in boxing?
Hotter? So Fundora hotter?
Who's hotter right now in boxing?
Crawford.
Motherfucker.
Crawford.
Who's hotter right now in boxing? Between Fundora and Teo. Shut up, bitch ass nigga. Fundora is hotter in boxing.
Hell no, Fundora ain't no fucking hotter than Teo. Doing what? Because he had a little bit of blood in his face his last fight? Get the fuck out of here, coach. Ain't nobody beef for that shit. Listen, we gonna let you go because you capping. You capping.
Is he hotter than boxing?
You capping. Yo,
he's not hotter than boxing.
Smoke a L,
He's not hotter than boxing.
Smoke a L.
He's not hotter than boxing right now.
You gotta come back
down. Fundora is not hotter than boxing than Teo. Oh my God. Sebastian Fundora is hotter right now than Teofimo. Teofimo looks like a clown, a racist bum. He looks like about to be ostracized. Not a nigga about to be. He's about to be dead.
Who in the media
because he says outlandish shit. Because
who was on Mason Cam?
You know why?
Who was on Mason
You know why?
Cam?
Because Sebastian Fundora fights in the ring. He don't fight with his mouth. He fight with his hands.
And Teofimo's
a bitch. He's Teofimo.
Nobody know him though.
Everybody knows Fundora and they respect him. When they see the Tower Inferno, they respect him.
They
respect him. When they see Teo, they laugh at his bitch ass. They shake his hand because niggas is phony and because everybody shake a nigga head because he been on TV or because he got some jewelry or because everybody think but they don't respect him. Nobody respects Teo. They respect his accomplishments. They don't respect him as a man. They respect Fundora because they see him as a man, the way he carry himself. And then when he got dropped and got stopped, he brought a motherfucker.
Canelo,
His
we
character,
good,
motherfucker.
Canelo. We good, Canelo. You sound like Canelo today. You sound like Canelo. Oh, Teo's a bad guy. Fundora's a good guy. Teo's a bad guy. Fundora's a good guy. We Canelo now. We morphed into Canelo and Earl. That's all you telling me. You fucking morphed. You morphed into fucking Canelo and Earl. You turned into Canelo and Earl.
Character. You bitch ass niggas. Character. It's character, motherfucker. The great Floyd Patterson said a fighter's greatness is not only judged by how he does in the ring, but how he carry himself outside the ring. That's why Ali went up so big. That's why he went up so big where he went outside the ring. That's why Joe Louis went so big, because what he did outside the ring, motherfucker.
Canelo.
That's why, because what they did outside the ring, you bum. Go do your history.
Canelo.
Go learn something. Go get some substance, you motherfucker. And I'm done, you fucking bum. You fucking gossip motherfucker. You
my
fucking
history is that you turned into Canelo.
Nigga.
You turned into Canelo. That's my history. Today on the Boxing Voice, 7:17 Pacific Standard Time, October 2nd. Coach Bernie turned into fucking Canelo. Talking about respect, no respect, be nice, don't be nice. That's how you get the fight. Oh, man, we going to have to send cotton. We going to have to send cotton candy and flowers to get the fight nowadays. We can't talk shit.
You see what we did to Beltran? We made him look like
Beltran? Look at you. Look at you. You talking about Beltran. The fucking boxing guys don't even want to hear that shit. How dare you bring up Beltran in this conversation? How dare you? That motherfucker's a journeyman, man. Get out of here. Top Rank gave him that belt. You know he fought for a vacant. Knock it off. Knock it off.
Substance. He deserved the shot.
Teo knocked out
He deserved the shot.
Teo knocked out
He deserved the shot, you punk ass nigga. He deserved the shot.
Comey, a fucking champ.
He deserved the shot.
He took the belt from a champ. No vacant shit. Respect that man. Respect that man. No vacant shit. No vacant shit. You know about that,
Hey, listen. But did you fight somebody for it, motherfucker? That's the count. The point, bitch ass nigga. You fight somebody for it, motherfucker.
He beat the fucking champ.
So what?
And he took the lead from the champ. Both times.
So what?
Yeah, no. So what? We gonna diminish what he did and prop up what other people do. We gonna talk about Fundora and his nice fucking curls, cause that's all he got. He ain't done shit. He ain't done what Teo done. He ain't got no lineal belt. Ain't this Coach Bernie? Ain't you Coach Bernie who love talking about fucking lineals? I got a video of you holding all Crawford belts like they guitars, talking about this a lineal, this a lineal. Yeah, Teo got 2 of them guitar belts. Teo got 2 of them guitar belts. Yeah, exactly. Remember, I watch everything, and I seen you picking them damn belts up all excited.
Champion, you pussy ass nigga.
Yeah, Teo a champion too. Teo a champion too. Coach, go ahead, man. You gonna be late for work, man. You gonna be late for work. I'm murdering you. Call the backups, man. Get the backups. You need reinforcements out here, man.
How many defenses he make? How many title defenses he make?
Who?
You
Teo?
tell me, nigga.
Who?
Tell
Teo?
me.
Who? Teo?
Yeah.
He ain't make none.
Yeah, nigga.
He ain't
All
make
right,
none.
nigga.
He moved up.
All right, bitch ass nigga.
All right,
How many
times did Crawford defend his fucking title when he was undisputed? He never defended undisputed. He never defended undisputed. He never did it. Canelo done did it 4 fucking times. Devin Haney did it fucking 3 times. Knock it off. You can't win.
So what? He defended undisputed. So what? He defended. You talking about defending undisputed? Teo ain't got none. You talking about Crawford? You talking about he ain't got no title defenses?
Canelo got 4. Devin got 2. Crawford vacated twice. Cut the shit, man. I'm on you, man. We gotta go.
That's a reigning champion for 10 years. How long has Floyd been champion? How long he been champion?
We gotta go.
Is Crawford undefeated? How long? Okay, but Crawford been champion for 10 years. Who been champion for 10 years?
I mean, Teo ain't Crawford age, is he? He 10 years his senior. He younger than Crawford by 10 years, champ.
Okay. How many title defenses? Okay, how many title defenses overall do Crawford got?
I don't know. Like he wrote that shit down the other day.
How many times Teo? How many Crawford? How many title defenses Teo got?
all together.
So now,
How many weight divisions? No, because you want to know how many world weight divisions Teo won.
2.
All right, and we got 4. All right,
Okay.
how many
And he
times we've
10
been champion for
years
10?
younger.
All right.
He fucking 10 years younger. You got 2 lineals, he got 2 lineals. You got 4 divisions, he got 2. He 10 years younger. What don't you see? What don't you see?
Got lucky.
He
We
moving at the
got 3
speed of
lineals.
light. He moving at the speed of light.
We got 3 lineals.
Man, I want to hear that shit. He moving at the speed of light.
Your bitch ass nigga. Now what? Now, motherfucker. Now we got 3 punk ass nigga.
And he
35,
got 2.
40, and 47.
And he got 2.
And he got 2. Nigga, that's 1 less, punk ass nigga. That's 1 less. We still got more, you bitch ass nigga. All right, now shut up. Now you go to work. I'm gone, bitch ass nigga. I'm gone, bitch ass nigga. Crawford up, nigga. Crawford up, nigga. Now, put some respect on this name. You fucking you motherfucker. You speaking up for them Spanish motherfuckers, and all they want to do is be us. And I'm gone, nigga.
Bye, Coach Bernie, in your feelings. Murdered him, man. Come on. Oh, Teo wasn't undefeated till he lost to Fundora. Shout out to the team. Come on, how you ain't help me on that? I mean, let me say that man undefeated like that. Damn it.
Man, you can't get nothing. You're not gonna get through with nobody yelling in their phone, man. Like that shit. I see that shit on YouTube all the time, man. Motherfuckers that yell into their phone, man. That's a different breed, man. I can't get down.
How y'all gonna say I got roasted because he cursed me out? I won based off not calling him out his names and killing them with facts.
Facts over feelings, and that's the thing. Like
y'all some groupies, man. Y'all groupies.
Like again, I'm not even paying attention to the chat because I got to cut out in a minute. But I mean, some people are gonna love that because again, they got that argumentative bone in their body. And they want to see Ness get yelled at. But if they listen to the whole conversation, yelling into your phone and calling somebody a bitch ass nigga through your screen, it doesn't trump the facts. So again, the facts of the situation is that we all spent all this time talking about Teo. It's unreasonable to say that Sebastian Fundora is a hotter fighter. The only thing I can really agree with is, again, the personal disdain or the if you don't fuck with Teo, I don't fuck with him neither. But feelings aside, when we talking boxing, it's still a good fight. And I told you, Ness, it will be some people that feel like you don't give somebody a fight, like you freeze them out. Remember I said that?
Yeah.
I said you're gonna get some people that's gonna feel like
they Canelo. Anytime somebody go that route, they Canelo, because that's what Canelo did to Andre, and that's what Canelo is doing to David Benavidez. You disrespectful. I'm watching Crawford fans turn into Earl Spence fans and Canelo fans right in front of my face, and I ain't gonna stand for it. I'm gonna call y'all out every fucking time y'all change. If y'all want to be Power Rangers morphing is all good. I'm gonna call you when you morphed into that other fan base, because asking a motherfucker to be respectful, now that's that Canelo shit. Y'all called him soft for that.
Now, real quick, before you continue, I got to cut up out of here. Picture me jumping in my car now and firing up my phone to yell at somebody. Regardless, y'all go check out the Championship Rounds newest episode featuring a great interview with Joanna Wonder Wanyu, fighting out of London by way of France. I believe she is the best bantamweight contender that's not a champion, so check out why. And also the Women's Boxing Wednesday episode, that'll be up later. Lots of great stuff. And Tone, man, hold it down, man. Don't have nobody yelling at you through their phone. That mean they tougher than you.
Damn.
Yo,
Damn.
Marv, you lucky I don't time you out. You gonna call me goofy, but I'm still right. Because guess what? His excuse for me saying that Bud vacated twice and didn't defend undisputed is he moved up and won a championship, you goofy. I'm going to time you out anyway because that's not how you talk, especially when you're wrong, because didn't Devin defend and still move up and win a championship? Yes. The answer is yes. So cut the shit. The answer still is, again, he never defended undisputed. So for every bullshit slight he took at Teo, we could take one back. Oh, Teo never defended. Crawford never defended undisputed. Oh, Teo ain't done shit. Well, he's a 2-time lineal champion, 1-time unified, and he beat a champion for his fucking belt. No No vacant shit. You know, y'all just deal with feelings and emotions, not me. I keep it real. Just like he tried to lie about the whole altercation. I already got the link from the fucking Business Journal, okay? So we got to cut the shit, man. I don't need to lie. I've been doing this 14 years. If I lie, my fan base will shrink. I might troll, I might tease, but I ain't gonna no fucking liar. What up, Brandon?
What's up?
Yo, Ness, how's my audio, my boy?
Clear.
Shout out to DeMarco, just hop on.
Marco's
He is. What the deals?
Salute to Marco, the Bulgarian Instagram sensation, and my boy Two Tone, aka the Yam God. Crawford up, nigga. Crawford up. Hey, Ness, you did win that debate, man. Like you said, it's facts over feelings. I don't agree with everything that says facts, but he was just being belligerent and irrational. Wasn't saying much of nothing. It was a shit show after like the first 10 minutes. Didn't really find that all that entertaining. But this is the issue I have with you. You keep saying Bud fans are becoming Errol Spence fans and Canelo fans. Well, I look at it like this. If we agree to accept a Teofimo fight, in my opinion, that's becoming a Canelo or an Errol Spence type fan, because those are the type of fights them niggas take. This is Errol Spence versus Mikey all over again. This is what Canelo does. Let me find a big name who I have a 95% chance of beating. And because he's a big name and he's going to present a bag, I'm going to take that fight instead of fighting the guy who's going to be more competitive in the ring with me. You absolutely right. Teofimo will be a more lucrative fight. He is a more popular fighter. But most of us Bud fans, we don't want that fight. We would rather a Fundora fight because Fundora proposes a better chance of winning, and it'll be a more competitive fight. So that's where me and you differ at. I feel like fighting Teo would be more of a Canelo fan or Errol Spence's fan type of fight. And I don't want that. Teo will get his ass beat inside and out of the ring. He has about a 1% chance of beating Bud, and I don't want to pay $90 for a fight that I know the fucking opponent is going to get destroyed. So I would much rather see Sebastian Fundora. It's like I said, it's a more competitive fight. There's accolades on the line, and it maps out a blueprint of 3-time undisputed. Now, if Bud is at the point where he's saying, let me be more like a fucking Canelo, where I look for the biggest bag for the easiest opponents, i.e. Berlanga and others, then okay, Bud, take that fight. But I'm not rooting for him to take those type of fights. I told you a million times, I want you guys to say who's the biggest, baddest motherfucker in boxing, and I want Bud to fight that nigga. I want to see Bud have a chance of losing. I don't want to see Bud beat the shit out of Teo because Teo caught him a monkey and he'll get a bag from it. So, no, we ain't like Errol Spence and Canelo fans. We want to fight the baddest motherfuckers in boxing. That's what Bud fans want. I keep trying to tell you that, but you the one keep coming with this green print and all this shit of how the shit will make money. I don't care about that. I want to see Bud fight the baddest motherfuckers. And if right now that's Canelo, that's Sebastian, that's Boots, that ain't Teofimo. So yeah, I would rather him fight Sebastian, and all roads lead to 3-time undisputed. Fuck this gimmicky shit show shit that Canelo does and
That
Tank
was
does.
the bell, man.
That's my call, brother.
But you were nominated as a Caller of the Year for a reason. You got lucky and slid that last part in, because I was certainly gonna go in on him, you know. But he saved himself, you know.
Go in on who?
On him when he said we want Canelo, we want Fundora, we want Duran, you know. So he saved himself, right? Because my thing is, unlike him, most other Bud Crawford fans, they say they want the baddest man, but then they say Duran ain't done enough. They say they want the baddest man, but then they say, you know, Benavidez is too big. They say they want the baddest man, but we ain't looking at Jaime, you know. So it really sounds like they turned into Canelo fans and they only looking for paydays, you know, which is Canelo. That's all you want is Canelo. Gvon. He talking about,
Yes, sir,
I ain't
man.
with the Green Print shit, but they want Canelo at all means and at all costs. Sounds like the Green Print to me.
Hey, man, look. Shout out TBV. Shout out to you, Ness. Shout out Marco. Shout out everybody, man. Ness, hey, man, shout out to you for handling that shit well. Because I was kind of like, damn, he's saying a little too much. Bitch has this, bitch has that. I'm like, bro, but at the same time, like you said, you made your points without having to, go to the ignorant bullshit. This dude is a whole grown ass man talking about own bloods. Like, grow up, man. Like, these dudes need to grow the fuck up. And it's crazy because I've been saying this shit. The truth always hurts. It does, man. And Bud never defended shit. You know what I mean? He's moving funny, right? And the thing is, this dude want to talk about, he didn't look impressive against Loma, right? As far as Teo goes, because he said it was a close fight. Didn't Bud just have a close ass fight with Madronov? Like, I'm confused. Like, you can't discredit somebody else's wins and not look at your own. You know what I mean? Like, these dudes are they're out of control, man. But and all that street shit, it's also no room for it. Like, you guys are within each other's weight classes. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not like a new age trying to fight a fucking David Benavidez or something. Like, you get what I'm saying? You guys are within each other's weight class. Like, instead of talking all of this rah-rah street shit, like, why not fight each other in the ring? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it could be made. You can make money instead of losing money and going to jail over words. You get what I'm saying? And over words that, I mean, you don't even know the true intent behind them, but then you want to come on here and start throwing out all these other racial slurs that are straight up racial slurs. Like the whole monkeys and the bananas and all that shit can be interpreted all kinds of different ways, especially in the context that it was said, especially in the context that Tank calls himself a gorilla, right? And all this other shit. But when you straight up use these other words that have no other meaning but to be a racial slur, it's like, come on, man, you being too sensitive, you being emotional. That's a grown ass man talking about own bloods, man. That's embarrassing, honestly. That dude need to grow the fuck up. Shout out to you, Ness, for, I guess, overall handling that shit well. It was great entertainment for the morning. But it really has no place. Like, all that emotional shit just to say, are you guys fighting Teo or not? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is happening? Because you guys are also looking for a big paycheck. Want to talk shit about Teo and saying all he's looking for is paychecks. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't they said Bud wants nobody else but Canelo? There's plenty of other people he could fight. You know what I mean? But big paychecks, I guess, only applies to certain people. They're only allowed to go for big paychecks. It's crazy, man. Shout out to Teo for daring to be great. And shout out to you for handling that well. But Ness, in the morning in the comments, you were wilding. You said, hey, but you don't got to go to insults. But you did go to insults instead of rebuttaling my comments. But whatever, man. But you handled that shit well. Shout out to TBV. Shout out the boxing community.
I mean, y'all didn't read the article. Even the article that C-Dub put in there, he's quoting a promoter. The article that I'm using is from ESPN,
let me get this off before I dip out. Go ahead. Let me get this. But the thing is, yesterday you went to the fact that he also sued Fury, right?
Yeah.
He never.
No, but
but look, neither one of those cases where there was battery or emotional damage ever included in any of that.
You're missing the point. You're missing the point. What I showed is that a fighter took another fighter to court 2 times. One had nothing to do with drugs, but he took him to court and no one shamed him. He used the legal system. No one called them soft. No one called them B words. Then I used the same fighter, took another fighter for court for the same thing. That fighter popped 9 days before Wilder's fight, and Wilder was awarded. And the article that y'all sharing in the Discord does not say that the court said anything. That is a quote from the promoter, the losing promoter. The losing promoter says, no, we won the appeal and the money's going to get released to us. The author did no fact checking. He didn't say I contacted the state, per boxing scene, we got this court document. No, we taking the word of a promoter. Knock it the freak off. Knock it off. The bottom line is Povetkin tested positive 9 days before the fight for a banned substance. The fight was canceled. Wilder sued him and won. That's it. I'm showing precedent for Devin Haney. That's it.
Yo, what happened this morning? What'd you handle well?
Did you see
debate.
settlement?
And I
Who, me?
did look up settlement, my friend. Settlement. You need to Google, is settlement and a plea bargain the same? Just Google that term. Just Google that term. No, you know how it is, bro. These guys, they
Last
always
night
coming for
smoke?
the king. They always coming for the king.
No, you said this morning something happened.
Coach
said something
Bernie,
this morning.
Coach Bernie jumped on. Didn't like that. I was saying that Crawford could go to jail if he ends up fighting Teo in the street. So he came on, gave his, opinions on that and the Teo situation, and it became a debate.
Was he coming out his face or was he just debating?
I mean, he's Bernie, man. I don't
really know
He
Bernie.
treats me well. You know, he made sure I didn't get killed in Omaha. I love you, Bernie. I know you still listen, and I know you want to get back on, but we got callers, man.
He works with Bud's people?
Yeah. I gave you a lot of time. Let me get to some of these callers, Bernie, and I'll get you back on to rebuttal some of these guys. I know they making you upset, Javon especially. He texted me, especially when Javon was on. ASAP, $5. I don't see a Canelo versus Bud deal being done in 10 days. So I see Bud versus Fundora next. Bud wants the belts at 154, so I don't see the Teo fight next. Capo, $5. Although I don't care for the Teo Bud fight, Teo been pushing for this fight more than Boots. Low-key, want to see the fight now. Canelo, duck emoji, me, $2. Capping to save Nello. Bernie the boxer said it, not Bud. The Real McCoy, $5. Ness, at what weight can Bud fight Teo? Definitely not 47 over two-time undisputed with Boots. Nah, buddy. Don't like Teo point blank. Mayweather Khan, in my opinion. Mayweather Khan didn't happen, so I don't know what that means. And it would happen at 54, which Teo said he's willing to go. DeMarcus Hill, $2. Loma is a blown-up 126-pounder, and Teo couldn't KO him. You don't win fights via KO. He won both his biggest fights via decision. Capo, $2. Only Bud fight to push for is Bud Charlo at 54. Let's let Charlo get a tune-up. George Foster, 5-pounder, saying Taylor was drained, but in reality, that was Earl. He didn't return to the weight like Taylor did. And Taylor is more accomplished than Earl. I'm telling you, that's why I don't like, I used to do that, so obviously I can't act like I'd never done it, and this statement, that's why I had to preface it that way. But that's why I don't like going down or picking down a dude's resume, because everybody's resume could be torn apart. Everybody's resume. And then the argument, I mean, the debate turns into an argument now because we're losing the plot. You know, saying Taylor is drained is opening the door to say Earl was drained.
Yeah.
So don't do it.
No,
so
that's
don't
true.
do it, because that's your biggest win. And in actuality, that's not Teo's biggest win. Lake County, $2. Nobody wants to see Bud hurt Teo, clout chasing Teo. That's actually a lie. We want to see people get hurt. That's what we get excited about. That's why we tune up. That's why we tune up. We line up to tank fights, because we know somebody getting knocked out.
Oof.
That's why Tyson was the man, because we know he was not. Wilder was the man, because you know what they bringing.
Sonny Liston.
Lake County, $2. Is Bernie driving while on this rant? Careful, my G. Nah, he pulled over, I hope. Gavin Goins, $2. Go off then, Bernie. 3 rolling on the floor emojis. This episode is flagged 10 times over. Thanks, Bernie. No, that's true. He said, What
was he saying?
Oh, he said sucking D so much, it was crazy.
Oh, man. I've never talked to Bernie.
Flashboy, $2. I mess with Crawford now.
Damn.
Dub, 100. Ness is messy and a snake. Because I told the truth. Because I told the truth. Von Vituroso, someone passed Bernie a blunt. I tried to tell him he needed to hit a blunt. Shout out for the $10. Optimus Prime, I claim Teo with the Honduran flag, $5.
Optimus.
And that's because Bernie said no one claims him. Pistol Pete DTX, member for 4 months, contender level. Bud cheerleaders don't want Teo smoke. The PC, welcome to the prospect level. All we own, $2. Teo has a loss. I know I said that by accident. My bad. My bad, Bernie. He did lose the Cambosos, just like Fundora lost. But wasn't Fundora knocked out by Mendoza? Like sleep, right? He got put to sleep. Not Teo. Not Teo. He went down like a tree. He was like, oh.
Yeah, he went down bad.
You know, not Teo. Teo went down, but not like stood down.
Teo was a flash. Yeah.
Half Boxing gifted 1 membership to one lucky person. Flashy Boy, $2. Facts on Fundora, coach. And let's remember, Flashy Boy is Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect loves Earl. Earl's supposed to fight Fundora. Okay, you get the picture. ASAP Sam, $2. Ness, you need to interview Bud himself. Not after this. Not after this. Bernie trying to get me beat up, man. So you heard him. He said, you a Bud hater. Bro, I'm telling the truth.
What did you say against Bud?
Nothing.
You just said that Bud could go to jail if he fights Teo in the street.
That's it, which is true.
But that's true.
It's true.
So why? I don't get it. Why is that a contention?
Because he said we be in the view by pushing that angle, and it's like, no. And this is another thing. I interpreted Bud's quote wrong. He came on here and gave an even worse interpretation. Because I'm still going to choose to believe my interpretation over his. When Bud told Jerron if he want the fight, he got to disrespect him to get it, and he'll be sure to get it. Bernie is trying to say that Bud meant in the street. Like, if you disrespect him, he going to fuck you up in the street. I'm like, nah, because my whole show was based off if you disrespect him enough, you'll get the fight. We've even had his biggest fans call in and say, well, you heard Bud, if you disrespect him, Jerron will get the fight. So it's like, Teo certainly disrespected you because Bud said it out his mouth. He's disrespectful. I played the audio. He's disrespectful, and he goes on to talk about it. So I'm like, damn, maybe Teo gets the fight now. So then he calls in. He's like, oh man, y'all wilding with this shit, and he goes into his feelings, not feelings, but he goes into telling us why he feels the way that he feels. And you know, in that he goes to discredit Josh Teller, and even tries to discredit the win over Loma and be like,
so
that was a close
basically
win.
Saying that Teo was garbage and it's not even worth a fight with Bud.
Basically. Turned into Canelo. Said Teo was garbage. He ain't do shit. Fundora's more popular. And he's disrespectful. So I mean, that's why I said y'all turning into Canelo, because Canelo telling David he's disrespectful. And guess what? Everybody want David to fight Canelo, but who's accomplished more, Teo or David? Oh, it's Teo. It's Teo. He's a former unified. He's two-time lineal. He's a 2-division champ.
Yeah, but he's not in Crawford's weight class. Fundora's a better fight, I believe. And Fundora has a belt, no?
Fundora has a belt. 2 of them.
Yeah. So that's a better fight by far than Teo.
It don't matter. You the history guy. Who was in the weight class when Duran moved up 2 divisions to fight fucking Ray Leonard? And Ray Leonard didn't look at the other champs. He looked at the guy moving up.
Of course. But Duran was already a legend at that point.
A legend? A legend?
Duran at that point already. Yep.
Teachers, give us a history lesson as to why he was a legend.
Because he was moving up. Duran was already considered the best lightweight who ever lived.
Hold on, my brother. You can't be a legend for moving up if you're saying he was already a legend at that point. So exclude him moving up. What made him a legend at 35? And I'm not saying he's not. I want to be educated.
Because of all the people he beat and in the way he beat them. That's why. And he started moving up and snatching belts at 40, 47, whatever. So he was already considered that. But yeah, he lost to most of the 4 Kings because that was not his weight class.
Just like Teo may lose because that's not his weight class.
Exactly.
But no one stopped Duran from being great. We got a $10 super chat. Just like we didn't stop Kell Brook from trying to be great, moving up 2 divisions from welterweight to 60 to fight Gennady. We didn't stop Guillermo Rigondeaux moving up 2 divisions from 118 to fight my boy at 126. We didn't stop Amir Khan moving up to fight Canelo. We didn't stop Canelo moving up to fight Kovalev and moving up to fight Bivol. It's just funny that now we're protesting Teo's,
So you think Teo should fight Crawford?
I think anybody wants to do what they want to do, they should be allowed to do it, especially if the accolades qualify it. It's
Right.
not.
Yeah, man. Get
It's
that
not.
stain
It's
off
not
of.
like he doesn't
Get that
have the
stain.
qualifications. Like he has the qualifications. Whether it's just technically in black and white, right? Right? Because people want to discredit the win or how he won. Cool. But in black and white, Bud is a 3-time lineal. He's a 2-time lineal.
Yeah, look, but Bud isn't garbage. But if Bud fights Crawford, it's not going to end well for Teo. I mean, excuse me, if Teo fights Crawford, it's not going to end well for Teo. I mean, Crawford's going to stomp him like a grape.
Or we can see something special. We don't know. Fights have to happen.
That's always
You're
possible,
the historian.
right?
You're the historian. How many fights didn't go the way they were supposed to?
It happens. It happens.
does.
And right.
I
But,
mean,
you know,
everybody thought Berlanga. Here we are in the Teo's Berlanga again. Everyone said he was getting knocked out between 3 and 6. Between 3 and 6.
Not getting knocked out is different than winning.
My
you know
man,
what I mean?
but you just said that Teo's going to get destroyed. Okay, so what if
I
he
believe
doesn't?
so.
Just like Berlanga. What if he
That'd
doesn't?
be amazing. That would put Teo in superstar status.
And that's all. We got to allow these people the opportunity to do them.
Why y'all sleeping on Teo, bro?
What, you got Teo tone over Bud?
Why y'all sleeping on Teo, bro? Bud Crawford has to remove that stain of fighting somebody who was in 9 car accidents, 4 eye surgeries, beating a champion for undisputed, which nobody knows at 140. Go on and whoop Boots' ass. Go on and whoop Teo ass, bro. Fulfill your destiny the side that Mayweather did, which is big fights, big money. Just don't jump up there to Canelo. We need some in-betweeners too, nigga. Give us some in-betweeners. Boots, Teo. Floyd gave us the in-betweeners. Floyd gave us in-betweeners before he went and fought Manny Pacquiao. Come on, bro. Do y'all forget Floyd fought Diego Corrales, Sugar Shane Mosley, Miguel Cotto? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all want to do Floyd but don't want to do the Floyd shit. All y'all want to do is get the motherfucking money. Oh, nasty.
Yeah, Floyd fought everybody and their grandmother.
Mr. Perfect, $2. Now Ness taking my not defending undisputed. Rolling on the floor emoji. Trobe to $50 Sweden. Coach Bernie style is tailor-made finesse. He's biting on every trolling feint. Damn, 19 thumbs up. Salute, y'all.
Oh, shit.
DC3, $2. Bernie got cooked like Thanksgiving dinner. Facts. Damn, 22 thumbs up. Thanks, y'all.
Damn.
Dre Bogus, member for 14 months on a contender level. Bernie said everything but let's fight. Shaking my head. Lake County, $5. Ness, you conducted yourself properly, my G. Kudos, even though you be on some BS. With this Teo versus Bud clout chasing nonsense, he don't want it with Dev. Edwin Solano, $2. Ness, you killed him. And speaking facts, Teo versus Bud, 9 thumbs up. Coyote Blanco, $2. Look at the Bud fans on the chat twerking for Bernie.
That's wild. That's wild.
Crying out loud with 13 thumbs up.
That's wild.
Yo, Super Mix, $2. Here come Brandon, Tone, and the Beehive, full force. We got Mr. Perfect, $2. Wasn't Mickey pound for pound? Oh, he meant Mikey. Pound for pound when Earl beat him? Yep, he was. Thinking emoji. CYP Counterpunch. Vic C, welcome to the prospect level. Jesus, $2. You seen Canelo in the new, what's COD? Commercial. COD commercial. What could that stand for? Canelo on demand? I don't know, bro.
Call of Duty. Call of Duty.
Oh, yo. I seen somebody send me that picture. That is not Canelo. That looked like Canelo, but they funny. I seen that yesterday. The Real McCoy, $2. Mayweather didn't fight Khan because of disrespect. Yeah, every time somebody think they could beat you is considered disrespect. Have Boxing gifted 1 more membership. Salute. 7 Jimmy, 7 Rivera, welcome to the prospect level. 7 Jimmy, welcome back, bro. Where you been at? Hope everything is okay. Malcolm Emmanuel, member for 4 months on the prospect level. If I'm Bud, I want Laura. The Floyd, what? I want Laura. Ty Floyd at 5 divisions. Excuse me, read that wrong. All right, CYP counter.
Yo.
Yo.
What up, fella? I'm about to get in because a couple things that's really pissing me off. If any of us listening, if we get racist like T.O. did, they fire us from our fucking job. They fire us immediately, last day working. But instead, in boxing, we want to reward that with the most money you ever going to get, $10 million maybe. Let's reward T.O. for being racist to get the fight and not for moving up to get the fight. Let's just reward him. Bernie literally said that in the beginning. I'm not dealing with that racist motherfucker. Fuck him. That's what he said. But all of that is pushed to the side because a lot of people do not care when black people are disrespected. They don't give a fuck. So what? Eat it. So what? So what? But everybody else gets fired for what they do. I want any of you, if y'all think I'm playing, I want any of you hosts right now, disrespect Jewish people right now. I dare you. This show will get canceled. TVP will be off the air, but you won't do it because they care more about themselves than we care about us. Fuck T.O. If we reward T.O., if Bud and Bud fans reward T.O., what's to stop the next man from using racist comments to get a fight with a Filipino or to use racist comments to get a fight with Canelo? You crossed the line, homie. Move on. Go find somebody else to fight. And you're the biggest underdog of all the fights we want to see. Literally, you have no chance of winning. So you have no chance of winning, and you're a racist. Let's give him the fight. Hell no. You ain't got no chance. And there's somebody who said he never defended Undisputed. You do realize that Devin had to defend Undisputed from the contract he signed to be Undisputed. So cut the dumb shit. He had to fight Campos again, and he had to fight Loma. Cut it out. He had to. Let's move it. So when you become Undisputed and move up, you don't need to do nothing else because there's no doubt. There was no doubt that Bud was the best at 147. No doubt. We love Boots, that's my guy. But we did not think that, Boots is really the guy. You got to fight. No, it's a fight we want to see. But there was no dispute in him being undisputed. When he moved from 140, no dispute. When there's no disputes, there's no need for you to stay, go up and do your thing again. Canelo was different. Canelo still has David at 168. And he ain't going up no more. He tried to abandon that shit. I'm staying here. So when you stay there, of course you got to defend it because you're staying. And lastly, I'm getting tired of G-Von always talking about what somebody needs to do and grow up and do all this other shit. My man, 14 pounds is 189 to 203. I want to be 189 for a 203 fight. That's 14 pounds. T.O. is 140, Bud is 154. That's 14 pounds. Your bitch ass just came on there and ducked yourself again. They can fight at a 14-pound difference, but me and you can't fight on a 14-pound difference. I thought they were around weight class. Well, I'm around your weight class, clown, and you ducked that shit. So keep it real and stay on the same shit. And lastly, stop telling people how to live their life. Stop judging people. You are a convict who cannot vote. CYP out.
CYP. Because I was always, I was trying to be respectful. And there was like two things I wanted to say. So if you could just run down your talking points again.
It was about the defense of the Undisputed, because I probably triggered you. The defense of the Undisputed, where Devin had to defend himself.
Yes. That was one. Yes. What was the other one?
I know you probably didn't care about this one, but the racism shit that I do not like, to reward somebody for being racist and being
Yes. That was it. Both of those. I got you. Thank you. So you lose to me again. Rod Salka was rewarded for being racist. He literally wore shorts that had the fucking wall. There's nothing more racist than the fucking wall. And Danny knocked his ass out for being racist. Cool. Number two, Devin had the undisputed and he had to defend because I'm CYP and I know everything 5 times a year to call her. Get the fuck out of here. You're wrong. You just got to vacate a belt. You ain't got to do shit. Contract, smontract. What they gonna do if you vacate your belt? What they gonna do if you drop your belt? Oh, he about to say, no, he can't do that. Well, didn't he do it for fucking Shakur? He gonna come back and say, well, Shakur, by that time he was already out of contract. Don't matter. He showed you he'll drop a belt. Talking about he was in contract for undisputed. No, you in contract to fight. Them belts, you can't force me to pay sanctioning fees a second time. Huh? But I will tell you this. Bill did say they negotiated that the promoter paid the sanctioning fees, which is probably true to your point that they wanted the belts on the line for Loma. But again, still doesn't take away from the fact that Devin Haney as the champ is within his right to vacate. Talking that undisputed must happen garbage.
I don't know, man. Respectfully, I think niggas is capping, man, because in the streets, when somebody call you a racial slur, 98% of you niggas is going to go ahead and crash out and fight that person, and you're not going to get paid a motherfucking dime, and your dusty ass going to be in jail. Boxing is beautiful. Teo get to be racist. You know what you get to do? You get to send this nigga a contract, and you get to whoop his ass and catch a bag. Shut the fuck up.
We got Lake County, $2. Is Two-Tone same dude that made Broccoli and Cha-Cha?
Chilaquiles.
Jay Nadia, Teo would get embarrassed on a turkey card. Hey, man, shit has to happen. Galaxy Studios, $2. Hold up. CYP, I thought Teo said he from Africa. CYP counterpunch. As expected. What's your rebuttal, champ?
Yo, building the wall is not racist. There are Mexicans who are for the wall. Like, maybe you don't follow politics, my man. There are millions and millions of Mexicans in America who want the wall up. There are millions of them. Like, you don't follow politics, so I don't expect you to know that. I expect you to disagree and somebody to come fact check you and show you an article where there are millions of Mexicans who definitely want that wall built. I don't really care about the wall, to be honest. I'm like, whatever. But there are Mexicans, even where I'm in California, man. You know I live in California. There are millions of Mexicans who want the wall built. My brothers and them are Mexican. They want the wall built. Like, trust me, a lot of them are not okay with how many immigrants come over here. They're not okay with it. I'm just being honest with a lot of them.
There's also black people who don't want us to get reparations. Not me, though. I need my check.
No, that's very true. But to say it's racist, so it's not racist to say that black people don't deserve reparations.
But what do we call that, though?
I mean, you bootlicking, you Uncle Tommy, whatever you want to call it. But you also got to ask yourself this: whenever somebody says that, ask them, are they descendants of slaves, or did their parents come from a different country? Because I was on a show yesterday where they were talking about that, and a lot of tether babies say that, where their parents are from Nigeria or from Jamaica, and they'll say no reparations because you don't know that they're not getting none. So a lot of times, because somebody look black, don't mean they're receiving reparations, my man. Like, a lot of us, you do not know if we're actually from America before it was built or you came here after. So don't let that confuse you. But secondly, what was the other thing you said about the racist shit? Yeah, the wall. So, matter of fact, why don't you ask Javon? He Mexican. Ask him if he want the wall built. I bet you he say yes. I'm telling you, there are Mexicans who want that wall built. You got to come to California, man. I'm gonna take you around Cali. We're gonna have a fun time, and you're gonna see how these Mexicans out here. Because a lot of these Mexicans, they think they're white. I'm not gonna lie to you. They think they're Latino and not Mexican, especially if they're second or third generation. They don't even teach their kids Spanish out here. Like they are not as all Mexicans are not the same, dog. So to me, I don't think it's racist. Maybe some of y'all in this chat could confirm it, but I've talked to Mexicans who do want that wall built. They are Trump supporters. They wall, and I know Mexicans who do not want that wall built. So I'm on both sides. I fuck with them both. That's it. I hit back in if somebody disagree.
I just think it's wild. You know, I don't follow politics, so I give them that. But people like even
was wild.
like even me, like, you know, when we was looking for a house in Florida, like my wife literally would react differently when we would see a Trump flag in the lawn. You know what I'm saying? So to act as if the wall wasn't related to some sort of racism,
you may feel like it's your time.
It's crazy to me.
But it's not your time.
And then to act like Rod Salka, for that particular fight, didn't take a racial stance and put the wall on his shorts and say that's nothing, it's also wild. But hey, maybe I'm wrong because I don't follow politics.
Nah, man, all that you don't want to fight Teo. No, Bud would be looked at as a Black American hero for defeating the racists. Like, it's a great marketing opportunity. Like, why wouldn't you go whoop Teo ass for saying the racist shit? You're gonna have, like Ness said, the real green print. all the black people on one side and whoever fuck with Teo on that side. Come on, bro. It's duck talk. When you start talking Loma, the fight with Loma wasn't like that. When that shit was in a fucking bubble, when Gervonta Tank Davis and no other niggas wanted to fight Loma, then Josh Taylor. No, Josh Taylor was undisputed, was damn near wasn't he undisputed at 140? And got stripped or some shit like that?
Josh
Come
Taylor,
on,
yeah.
man. Yeah, man. Hating on TL resume is duck talk, and Bud Crawford don't do duck talk, bro. That's nasty. Bud fans got him out here looking crazy, and Bud sounding emotional, talking about, I told his daddy he touched me again, I'll whoop it. Bud, get your ass in the ring and get that bag, bro. It ain't like you got a whole lot of bags on your resume. Bob Arum wanted to sue you because you couldn't sell, like Cisco's second album.
Let's see here. Lake County, a wall is racist? That's nationalism, not racism. Wiggity, member for 5 months on a contender level. To what Marco was saying, Duran cleaned out 135 and was 71-1 going into the first Leonard fight. Ness is right. Bud versus Teo bigger than Bud versus Fundora. The PC, $5. Y'all got to cut the BS. Where was this energy when Bud said he was going to beat the tacos out of Jose Benavidez?
Damn, he said that?
I mean, the thing is, oh shit. The thing is that I don't be taking that. I mean, it is racist, but like being from the tri-state, you hear that shit, bro. Like that, like you hear it, like the whole B-Hop and Devin line, you heard that growing up my age. You know what I'm saying? That's not new. It's just that, you know.
You heard what?
The B-Hop line.
Oh.
Yeah, like you never gonna a white boy ain't gonna beat me.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
People be
Bro, I heard that shit.
I came up on White Man Can't Jump. That's literally what that means.
Yeah, I came up in boxing gyms in the 80s and 90s. Yeah, you heard that shit all the time.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it's different. Everything has gotten PC now.
Yeah, and let's be clear. I've dated a hyena, a Mexican queen before. I went over to the crib with the TOs and the TIs, all kind of racism in that motherfucker. But I was glazing a yam, so it's an even play.
What's a hyena?
A Mexican darling, queen.
A Mexican darling.
Darling, he's hilarious. Bo Rogers.
Oh, shit. This guy.
Bo Rogers about to blade the PVC watch.
I got a $2 cash app from Damien that says, Javon got to stop lying. Teo said it to be racist.
Yo.
We hear you, Bo.
Hey, listen. I don't want Crawford to fight Teo. I think Crawford will beat the shit out of Teo. Just keep it real. Crawford is a good fighter, but we can't keep giving Crawford easy fights. I hate that it's Teo that I got the feeling he showing his attention to Teo because like the other dude who called, I can't remember his name, a couple of calls back, he said that a lot of fighters will take that type of fight, and that's what Bud was looking for. He looking for that fight with Teo. He just don't want to make it seem so obvious, but that's the fight he really aiming at. He don't want to fight Fundora. He don't want to fight him. He don't really want to go up there fighting Canelo. That's a lie. He lying to y'all. And Bernie can get on here and talk all that shit he want. He a bitch too. And that's just simple as that. They don't want to do shit. It's time for them to retire. Get the fuck out of boxing. It's time for Devin Haney, Terrence Crawford, Ryan Garcia, and Teofimo Lopez all of them to pack it up. Get the fuck out of boxing, man. We don't want to see that shit. You goddamn bums. They won't fight nobody. They calling each other. One scared, the other one glad he's scared. Motherfucker Bud got people to fight at 154. He want to go to 168. Teo got people to fight at 140. He want to go 154. If that ain't no goddamn ducky shit, I don't know what is. That's crazy. And them ain't even the biggest fight that can be made. Ned, stop pushing it. Stop pushing it, man. You know what I mean? I know you mean good. Stop pushing that fight right there, please. That fight right there. It's a weak fight. You let Crawford once again fight somebody that we know he can beat the shit out of. And ain't really getting a big bad for doing it. Because that's he done messed up the belts. In my eyes, I can never look at the belt or accolades like I would have looked at shit before I really knew what was going on years ago. I would have, looked at things different. These guys that messed the whole game up. They're skipping the line. That's why boxing ain't really took it serious, because you don't gotta fight. You get to pick who you fight. And when you get to do that right there, it's just some big shit. You'll never fight the person that people think can really beat you. I just want people to stop. Don't push that fight for Bud. If you gonna push a fight for Bud, push Boots, push Fundora, you can push the Canelo fight, but don't push no motherfucking Teofimo Lopez. He's a goddamn bum. He ain't nothing. He didn't like the law. He don't want to do nothing. He's scared. I don't want to see him. Just don't even push that fight right there. Just drop that subject before it happens. Because I got the feeling it's gonna happen. The turn Crawford sent back. He rubbing his hands, licking his lips, got a toothpick in his mouth. He want that fight. And you gonna goddamn, but don't worry, just like Bernie did say something smart. Top Rank ain't gonna give Bud that fight. They know T.O. just clout chasing. He just clout chasing. He got all those guys at 140 he can mix it up with right now. And he got there talking about 154. He want to move up. Nigga, be great in your own division. Stop being a goddamn punk. Stop.
That's the bell, Jay Billy.
Yeah. I agree with everything he said, except calling T.O. a bum. I don't know why people gotta go over. There's no balance.
Right.
Yes, sir. Shout out the whole panel putting in that motherfucking work. Bernie done already blew up the show, so fuck it. We going with it. So Ness, first things first, man, you gotta remember, Bernie's just a hype man, and I mean no disrespect when I say that, man. All respect to Bernie. You need somebody like that. You need a church. You need that hype man. But Ness, you can't take I feel like Bernie speaks for Crawford. He jumps off that deep end, and you jump off the cliff with him, man. And it's just like, sometimes you just got to pull it back a little bit. Like, he's not Crawford, he's Bernie, he's church. He's going to say what he needs to say. He's going to hype it up. But at the end of the day, we want that T.O. fight. As Crawford fans, we want that T.O. fight. He's been talking too much. And yeah, this is the second time that T.O. got punked in public, and it's been recorded. The first time was with Devin. The second time was with Crawford. It was 10 times worse. Crawford had his hands all up in his face, man. We all saw it. So, yeah, man, he's doing a lot of talking. He had an easier route when Crawford was at 147, and he could have called Paco, like I've been saying, to get that WBO super mandatory, whatever, so he could be the next in line to fight him. But he didn't want to do that. So, now you're going to have to come to 154. And I saw the Cam and Mace interview. I seen bits and pieces. Also seen him say he doesn't want to be the person to give Shakur his first loss. Did you see that part?
Yep.
Yeah, so he was talking about, oh man, I don't want to have blood on my hands. I seen him take his first loss in the Olympics. He's gonna go to the top of the roof and jump off. Man, if you don't want blood on your hands, then you shouldn't be really wanting to fight Crawford, because you're gonna have to go there, when you get in the ring with him. If you ain't worried about, catching a body, like, I don't know, like if your mind ain't in that place, you shouldn't be wanting to fight Crawford, honestly, bro. So, T.O.'s doing a lot of talking. But, that's just T.O. He's a talker, he's not a walker. And, we don't respect people like that. But hopefully we can get that fight going. I don't mind. He's still a lineal champ, former unified champ. So he's most definitely deserving of it. But, when he gets in the ring, it's going to be the big belt. Crawford's going to bring that big belt whipping feet, like Kendrick said. So, yeah, man. Hopefully we get it, but we know T.O.'s a talker, so we gotta taper back the expectations, and that's just don't dive off the deep end with Bernie, man. You know how it is. He gonna bait you in. You just gotta
I didn't dive
stay
off
cool.
no deep
You
end.
feel me?
What deep end?
Nah, y'all dived off.
Nah,
y'all dived off the cliff. No parachute, nothing like that, man. It was a straight crash out.
Nah, man.
But I love it, man.
That was the bell. I hit him with the facts. Facts over feelings, B. The real McCoy, $10. Ignorance is bliss. And how many times have people been... What? Ignorance is bliss. How many times have people been can with a dolphin, a seal emoji? I don't know what words he missed there. This is really tough to try and make out. Ignorance is bliss. And how many times have people been, maybe he meant called, because he put can with a seal emoji. Then he says, or using the 14 word in the alphabet. Sounds like a single black woman, kids with no real black man around. No fucking clue what you mean, champ. You might have missed a few words there. Samir, $5. What about Joe Louis versus Max Schmeling, a German versus an American during the war with the back Nazis? CYP, non-discoveries. Tay Doe, you was about to say something? Because you're the historian.
Yeah, I just didn't know why he brought that up. That was confusing me.
Race in boxing? Race selling in boxing? Us not using race to,
but that wasn't race. That was Nazis
it was the actual phrase was getting a check for being a racist.
Yeah, I mean, Schmeling versus Joe Louis wasn't really race. That was U.S. versus German, Nazis. That was, the Allies versus the Nazis. That was not race. I don't think, but whatever.
We got Tay Doe, $10. Fundora already been through a war with Lubin and spoiled Lil Zoo Rise. Bud in for the hardest fight, low key. If no Bud, give us Charlo, another party to get spoiled. Two faces in Hardin smoke. Big up. Lion hunting emoji? Or it's like a kitty cat, actually. Cat hunting, big cat hunting. Big cat hunting. That's what he meant with the emoji. Neil's water bottle, 2-pounder. Teofimo is the next Charlie Zeninoff of boxing. You can't beat Charlie Zeninoff if you won titles and unified and have lineals. Pretty strange of you, buddy. Pretty strange of you. I mean, this is another I mean, though. I mean on X Spaces.
Hello, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Okay, thank you for having me up. Real quick, it's more so I have a problem with the fact that every time when we hear about this Canelo and bullshit, it's like we acting like the fans don't want to see Bud fight Boots. I'm a fan of Bud. He's my favorite fighter. I want to see him fight Boots. I want to see that fight. I want to see him also fight Canelo. The same way I want to see Canelo fight Benavidez, I still want to see him fight. But I just don't like the way there's no pushback on the other guys with Boots or Benavidez for not getting themselves in position for the fight to make happen. Like Benavidez, like the way Benavidez chose to move up, or even when it was on your show after Eddie Hearn talked about that he approached him to make that fight happen, he said, "No, I would never cross over to make that fight happen." Or even Boots, that who the fuck is he fighting now? Cameron. He's not fighting for unification. He's not moving up to fight somebody else. He's not even trying to fight Bud next. Even when he was asked the question, "Would you rather fight?" If you had on the table a unification fight or a Bud fight, which supposedly he was chasing, he's saying, "I'm taking the unification any time of the day." Now you didn't get the unification, you still ain't moving up. So I feel like there's too much blame on Bud and Canelo, no pushback at all against Benavidez and Boots.
That's what I have a problem with. Yeah, I'm done.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. Short and sweet. We got Huang in Houston. Huang. Huang always has an issue connecting. Unbiased Brim, talk to me. Unbiased, you gotta unmute.
You got me on this thing?
I got you.
Ness, you are the best I must profess. You make shit that ain't really realistic, possibly sounding like it can happen. I'm gonna try to be in the reality. Reality is Terrence Crawford is a 37-year-old man. I want to see him in as many fights as possible before he calls it a career. That means if he fight Canelo, I don't see him fight again. It's a wrap. So would I prefer him to see Canelo? Not necessarily. But I watch it and enjoy it? Absolutely. But I know it's over with at that point. That's why I always say I would to see Benavidez fight Canelo first. This Teo fight, on the totem pole of him, it's low. Is it a money fight? Sure. But we know it's dust-up season. I think Fundora's a bigger challenge as a fight and more at stake for it. It may not be the biggest financial game, but that may not even be an issue in the first place because of the representation behind the money. So, I mean, y'all can put the pom-poms out for this, but
hey, we gotta cut this.
Racism aside, you can throw all those.
Don't you think we gotta cut this out because he only got paid $2 million for his last
before
fight,
you
man.
interrupt me, please? Can I finish my statement before you interrupt me?
I mean, you insinuating that there's paydays out here when he only got paid $2 million for his last fight. So let's just cut the shit.
Yeah, that's the assumption. That's the assumption we can roll with. That's cool. Even though there was already when it was.
No, you rolling with assumption. I'm rolling with fact. I'm rolling with fact.
Come on, bro. I got 2 minutes. You got a whole show and you even let me get my shit off, bro.
You lashing out because I'm telling facts.
No, because you interrupting me while I'm in the middle of talking. Can I please finish my fucking thought?
I wouldn't interrupt if you wouldn't say I'm using assumption when I'm the one using fucking facts.
Bro, fuck what your opinion is. I'm getting my shit off.
No,
I don't care about your opinion right now.
You giving an opinion. You giving an opinion. I'm giving a fact. That's the difference.
No, it ain't no difference. Fuck out of here. You interrupt me in the middle of my fucking statement. Say your comments and let me finish what the fuck I gotta say, please.
No, because you're lying.
No, bullshit, because I'm lying. Say the bullshit, bro.
Listen,
You should be talking about somebody lying and you're going home run back for a Teo fight. Fuck
I say it over and over. If y'all don't want to get y'all call interrupted,
with the propaganda
don't
knowing this
lie.
fight ain't possible. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Come on, say the bullshit, my nigga. Seriously. It ain't realistic, and you fucking jumping through hoops, got everybody hyped up about this bullshit. Say the bullshit, Ness.
It's not
Tell
realistic.
me the details, my nigga.
Why is it not
fuck
realistic?
out of here.
Why is it not realistic?
I don't believe him.
All right, that's your problem.
You don't really want that fucking smoke.
That don't make it unrealistic.
You see he's on all these shows, right? His name's still talked about. You still in the papers with no fight at the end of the year because you didn't take the Norman fight.
All you did was show that you have some sort of hatred, and that's cool. He says some things. No one has to like him. But what we're not going to do is sit here and lie and say that, oh, the fight with Fundora probably represents more money because who they with when the man just got paid $2 million for the fucking Madrimov fight with the people they with. So let's cut the shit. Let's just cut the shit. Y'all got to stop lying, man. And again, if you don't want to be interrupted, stop lying. You the one said, I'm assuming. No, I'm giving the facts. He got $2.6 million. So you assuming. If you don't want to be interrupted, don't lie on your call. Because I got to right away nip that in the bud so that my audience doesn't get misinformed by your bullshit. Majid, what up? Majid, what up? Juan, trying you again.
Yo.
Yo.
Man, when you went to me last time, my wife called me exact same time. But anyway, shout out to Tone, Marco, Ness, TBV, good morning. So, I mean, Ness, I understand why you be saying people got to stop lying all the time. Because let's stop acting like Fundora got more popularity than Teofimo Lopez. Let's just stop that shit right now. Yeah, I wouldn't give a fuck if Fundora never fought again in his life. You know what I'm saying? If you told me, you know what, Fundora, he retires right now, who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? Teofimo has brought us exciting fights. That if anybody was at a fight party or doing anything tonight, Teofimo beat Loma, you was excited. You know what I'm saying? When he had a shit performance against Cambosis, motherfuckers was happy. You know what I'm saying? When he had that with what's his name, Martin, the Spanish guy. I don't even fucking know his name. You know why? Because he's another Fundora. Nobody gives a fuck if he retired right now. You know what I'm saying? We talk about Teo all the time. You know, he's on the Mason in Camp podcast, wherever, right? So, you know, we gotta stop lying. Do I think, would me as a Bud fan prefer Fundora? Yes, because I care about legacy, I care about the belts. I would prefer the Fundora fight, but it goes back to what you said. People got to stop lying. So when they say that Fundora is bigger than Teo, you're a motherfucking lie. All right? And when they talk about, you know, Teo back down if you want to take care of in the ring, yeah, you'd rather get a bag. And it goes back to, we got to stop holding niggas who ain't street niggas to the street nigga standard. And I was trying to call last night, but my internet fucking sucked at this hotel. So, the Dev thing. Someone said some shit like, oh, yeah, if you think Dev should take him to court, you want to do that to turn somebody over when the... Nigga, I've been in the game my whole fucking life. I ain't worked a day in my life till I was 39 years old, nigga, and I've been having bread. So, anyways, with that said, nigga, I'm not holding no civilian to a street nigga standard. You know, what the fuck is this, Gran Torino? What am I gonna fucking go and tell the next door neighbor who's calling the laws on us because we trapping? You's a bitch. You can come out here and fight me and shoot out with me. Nah, nigga's a fucking civilian. We ain't holding these niggas to that standard. They fucking squares, okay? They squares. Let them be squares. They gonna handle shit the square way. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. Sometimes I be like, what world do motherfuckers live in? They ain't living in reality, you know. So, you know, I like what they doing. You know, I like what Teo doing because you bringing eyes to the, you know, you giving us something to get excited about. But do we really want it as Bud fans? I don't think any real Bud fan wants Teo. Just for the fact that, man, you'll get washed. You know what I'm saying? And it just, and if Bud got to go down to 147, it's just, man, we don't want it. You know, and I'm a Bud fan. You know, I shout out to all them boys out there on 24th and Lake. You know what I'm saying? North O. So, you know, I'm a Bud fan. But I don't want Teo. It's exciting if I get it. Will I watch it? You fucking right, I'll watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because Teo will bring the fight. If Teo's in his form, he fights up to his level of competition. We said that before. A lot of people on here. It'll be an exciting fight. He'll get in the blender. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with that. TBV, like and subscribe, man. All y'all brothers, enjoy y'all's day. Oh, by the way, one last thing. We do want the wall out of us Latinos. Build that motherfucking wall. Because I work in construction, and these motherfuckers are hired. Motherfuckers don't know how to do shit and pay them a whole lot just because it's their motherfucking paisano. Fuck that shit, nigga. My dad, 22-year Army veteran. Shout out to the USA. 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 I'm out. TBV, like and subscribe.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. We got Majid trying you again.
Yo, that shit working now?
Yep, we hear you.
Everybody like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for something. With this Teo shit, like, I feel like this, man. The 4 horsemen shit that they had going on, Teofimo was the first one to fight the champions, get the belts, collect them or whatever, to the point where once he lost against Cambosos, it made it easy for Devin Haney to collect all those belts. Then he went up, he fought the man at 140, so I always give him credit for that. But when it comes like if Bud says some racist shit, they don't need to, you know what I'm saying? You should have to pay for that in one type of way because I don't like that racist shit at all. So when that nigga said, y'all two monkeys looking for a banana or whatever, like, damn, bruh. And it's a fighter that, I respect what he did and shit more than most of the names they've mentioned. But he want to play like that. And then I'm like, if we going to use this tool to build up the fight, Adrian Broner got fucking fine for saying I beat the shit out of a Mexican. But if he on his free will just talking how he want to and motherfucking building a fight like that, if Bud can't fight one of the champions at 154 and he ain't getting that Canelo fight, I'm all for that shit. But this gonna be a fight with racial tension and shit. And I feel like if we got supporters of this type of talk, let's support motherfucking war. Let's just do blacks against Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold back no racism. Everybody let it out. When they get to the venues on fight night, every hardcore boxer and casuals, let's just fight. Like, let's make this shit real racist. That's how I want to do it. Like, we gonna support the racist shit, then I'd rather a racist riot, bro. Like, fuck it. That's what I'm with, but that's all I got, bro. Racist riots 2024. Let's do it.
All right. Dorian, what's up? Looks like I got Dorian.
Yeah,
on
what's
the
up, man? What's
show.
up?
What's up, champ? Sorry, I kind of slipped the time and realized that you had that sparring session. So I hope I didn't interrupt.
No, you're all good. You're good. Yeah, we're sparring a little more later, but you're good. Thank you, though. Thank you for having me on.
Well, thank you for joining us, man. So let's get to it, bro. How'd you get your start in boxing, and what got you into it?
Well, it started with my sister at our high school. She did they were giving boxing classes, so she jumped on it, and my brother was the one that actually started boxing at the gym when we were down at the other location like a block down, and he started, and I was playing soccer. I didn't even think of boxing or anything. And then eventually I joined with my brother, and we took off from there. Me and my brother took off, and my brother started, he would admit me, we would hide out in the back. He would admit me, and we would kind of be nervous and scared until Don Cape, rest in peace, he told my brother, he's like, you know what, you're gonna be a trainer. He's like, and you're gonna be a fighter. And we took off from there with Javier's guidance up till today. We've been working hard, and that's how we started. It started with my sister. Then my brother got into it, and then I've been taking it this far now for about 8 years.
Wow. And when you say Javier, you're talking Javier Caputillo, right?
Yeah, Javier Capetillo.
So that is your trainer now, or you're still being trained by your brother?
No, they're both my trainers. Javier Capetillo, he's more the brains, the knowledge, and my brother is there pushing me, so we're a team. They're both my trainers.
That's what's up. So how did you link with Caputillo?
Oh, that's where we started. We started at like I said, the gym down the street when we used to be in that location. We
Oh, so that
started
was
there, and
his gym.
yeah,
Okay.
we were never there. We never boxed anywhere else.
So how many amateur fights do you have?
I did 4 amateur fights.
Oh,
Yeah, I did
wow.
4 amateur fights, and I went pro. But what helped me a lot was sparred a lot of professionals. A lot up to today, we're sparring like some Russian, 14-1, I think, and we're giving them good work, and they're coming back for a reason, I believe. And Luke Santamaria, I would spar him a lot. Brandon Valdez, a whole bunch of other professionals from other gyms, and that's where I got a lot of my experience.
So I see you're campaigning at 140 pounds. That's a very, appealing division. But do you think you'll be able to win your first title at 140? Because usually, since this is your early career, sometimes guys gradually lower down in weight, or it might go up in weight. Where do you think you'll win that first title at?
I feel comfortable right now at 140. I'm not struggling at all. I walk like 7-8 pounds away from 140, and I don't struggle, and I believe I will become champion at 140. And I have no doubt in my mind. You know, up to like today, we work and we train like we're fighting a 12 round fight, and I'm a 4 rounder. You know, I'm a 4 rounder, and we train like we're fighting for 12 rounds. I've sparred the 15 rounds. I've done the long miles on the road, the early mornings. I've done all that, like what it takes to be a world champion, and we've seen what it takes, and we know what it takes, and we believe at 140 we will become champions.
So tell me about this fight that you have in California at the hangar in Costa Mesa, California. I actually know the matchmaker. Shout out to Aaron Toughhill. You're going to be taking on William Davis.
Yeah, well, you know, we don't know that much about William. You know, but you know what we do know is that he's a tall southpaw, and you know we've been sparring. You know, we've been training hard. We've been doing our job here in the gym. That way, come October 24th in the hangar, you know, there's no surprises. We're not leaving no stone unturned. We're doing everything we have to do. That way, come fight night, we'll be ready.
You're pretty tall, man, at 5'8". Do you think you're tall for the division, or am I mistaken?
I'm pretty sure 5'8" is average. You know,
Really?
there've been other 140s that come into the gym to spar, and we're about the same height. Yeah.
Okay. So, how would you describe your style? Obviously, people haven't seen you fight. And is this fight streamable? Are people gonna be able to tune into a stream or no streaming?
Yes. You can watch my fight on the Triller app. The
Okay.
Triller app on October 24th. You download the Triller app, and you can watch it there. As for my style, you know, I could fight orthodox. I could fight southpaw. You know, every time I fought at the hangar, you know, they have this thing where they like the fight, they throw money into the ring, and
Oh,
every time I
really?
fought there, yeah, every time I fought there, they've always thrown money into the ring. So they like my fight, they like my style. You know, I'm all action, nonstop. You know, throwing punches, coming in, moving your head. You know, that's pretty much my style. You know, kind of come forward, but at the same time, if I needed a box, I've boxed before and I could do it.
Nah, man, I'm impressed, obviously, with the way that you're conducting yourself in this interview. I've interviewed dozens of fighters, especially 4-0, and they're not flowing as much as you, you know, unless they have that big amateur background or are signed to the big box promoter. You sound extremely confident, and I'm excited to continue to follow your career. I got a few questions here from the people. So first one on the community page is coming from Dominique. He says, Dominique from Tacoma, Washington. Thanks for joining the show, champ. What is your go-to after fight meal? What do you eat after the fight? What's on your mind for after the fight?
After the fight, some tacos, a quesadilla, and a burrito.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to submit to the tacos yesterday. It was Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, yeah.
I got Octo that says, greetings, champ. Who's your favorite music artist, and give me one movie I should watch?
My favorite music artist would have to be Junior H. He's a corrido singer, and then my favorite movie at the time right now would have to be The Hanger. I mean the Hangover. The Hangover.
Okay. The first one.
The first one, yeah, the first one.
Nice. I got Toledo Treese in Ohio that says, what's the hardest thing to cut out of your diet when you're trying to make weight? And what are your thoughts on bare knuckle boxing?
The hardest thing to take out would be for me like sugary drinks like Gatorades, sodas, you know, like all those things. Anything about food and everything, I'm cool. You know, I could take it out, but like drinks with sugar in it, man, those are the ones that get me. And bare knuckle boxing,
Wait.
I
So just for me, I want to follow up. So do you, during the 8 weeks of camp or whatever amount of weeks you get for preparation, do you eliminate all sugar drinks?
I try to, you know,
Okay.
one will slip in, you know, one or two throughout the camp. But yeah, I try my best to keep it clean, because those if there's a orange juice, or if there's an apple juice or a soda and like a 2 liter in my fridge, I'll go in the morning, take a sip, in the afternoon, go back. And when I see it by the end of the day, it's like I'm halfway through that thing. So I gotta stay away from those kinds of things.
Nah,
But
for
like the
sure.
bare knuckle boxing, man, those people like props to them, and that's another thing that I see how they be coming out of their fights all cut up, all and not only that, street fights, and you get hit in the face, and it's like damn, and then to do that like as a profession, that's another thing.
Yeah, yeah, that's certainly not my thing, man. Treese loves asking all the fighters that question. But Dorian, those are all the questions, man. I want to thank you, obviously, for coming on. Let everybody know once again. You said how they can find it, and if anybody's in that California area, how do they get tickets to the fight, and how can they watch it if they can't make it to the fight?
If you can't make it to the fights, you could download the Triller app, and October 24th, I'll be fighting in the hangar. If you could make it, if you're in the area, we have tickets. You could hit me up on my Instagram, Dorian_Mendes321, and you can hit me up there, and we have tickets on hand. That way, you could let me know, and we'll have them for you.
All right, champ. I'm gonna be locked in, man. Like your confidence. Can't wait.
Thank you.
All
Thank you.
right.
Thank you.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Dorian Mendes, big, little, small. We gotta interview them all.
What a well-spoken young man.
Very, very well spoken to be 4-0, bro. Very impressed with that interview. Usually these early interviews are rough. You got to pry answers out of the guys. He did a really good job answering the questions. Big face, counterpunch.
Big face.
Also Wallace.
Okay.
Yo, can you hear me?
We got you.
We got you.
Man. Two-Tone still on there?
Yes, sir.
He's here.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's scrolling
Two-Tone,
through
come
some
on,
yams.
man. That's some nasty work you was talking about with that Crawford shit, man. You gonna say all that shit about him beating a washed up Earl basically with 9 car accidents and 4 eye surgeries to think he gonna get credit for fighting Teo coming up for 140? You know they ain't gonna never get a black man his credit, man. Come on, man. Especially Crawford. And then me, myself, personally, that monkey shit kind of threw me for a loop because I liked it, Teo, even though he was a liar and delusional. The motherfucker can actually fight. Can't sit there and deny it. And I think if him and Crawford were to fight, it would be a tougher fight than most people think. But since he wanted to go down that race road, I don't think, Crawford is well within his rights to not give him the biggest payday of his motherfucking life and make him a millionaire because he said that bullshit. And that's how he personally feel, and you got to respect that. But that's my call. That's all I wanted to say. And yeah, that's it.
Salute.
Word. Quan.
Which Quan?
Rich homie.
R.I.P.
Yeah, what up?
Yo.
What up, y'all?
What up?
No, I'm just chilling. Looking back at the stuff on the Cam and Mace podcast. Nah, T.O. is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like what he said about Shakur, nah, that was crazy. Talking about he's gonna jump off the roof. Like he's saying he not gonna fight him in a ring, and he on record saying that multiple times. So it's like, how does Shakur not take that out the ring? And he disrespecting his big homie, calling him a monkey. So it's like, man, Shakur, you gotta do something about that. Like I don't know what you gonna do about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm young, so it's like we kind of be thinking like, shoot, we gotta just get that outside the ring. But I feel your point of view, and that's like, no, do it in the ring and get the money. They gotta do something because it's definitely a build up going on, and that's funny. But I feel like T.O., his team, be listening to the show because like the stuff he was saying on the podcast, he basically was giving a lot of deflection.
My bad, bro. My bad.
You straight. A lot of the stuff that the callers will be like coming up with excuses. Tio was saying that the exact same thing. I'm like, man, somebody is giving him cues, or I guess he really meant it. But he honestly said, "Hey, I was hitting at the belt, but not below." So I mean, shit,
I
it
mean,
is
I
what it
mean,
is.
listen. As the days went by, there is no below. Like at first I tried to take that stance, but like, Gvon know he lying when he say that. Like, T.O. knew what he was doing. He
Yeah,
knew exactly what
he
he was
said that.
doing. And to say that it's a play off words because Tank's name is Gorilla, not Monkey, and Crawford's never been associated with nothing like that.
Yeah, no, he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
But then we
If
got Ryan
he
straight
wants
up
to act,
saying,
if he wants to act like it was borderline or not below the belt, which below the belt means illegal, and that is illegal. Like
That
you're
is.
what I don't get
I
is
don't
though
know.
why does nobody talk about when Ryan says blatantly I hate N-words and Muslims? Nobody talks about that, but they talk about the T.O.
I ain't getting no passes from me.
We do. The thing is that we don't outnumber his fan base.
Right. It's crazy how people, maybe because they think Ryan's crazy, what you don't hear as much outrage and people talking about it as you would have thought.
But yeah, though, let me say this one last thing though. Though T.O. said all that, I ain't mad if Bud fought T.O. I mean, for the same reasons why I would want Bud to fight Jerron, because it's like, bro, at the end of the day, bro, if you're not about to retire in the next 2 years or something, and in 10 years, they're gonna look back on your resume and they're gonna be like, oh shoot, you fought T.O. Oh, you got Jerron. That's gonna be names on your resume. That's for your legacy. And I'm pretty sure now that you got the relationship with Turkey, they're gonna give you a bag. So that's everything you want. I just think he sleeping on that. And that's the reason why he don't got the leverage like he won't. Like that's why Canelo got the leverage. Like if you look back on Canelo, we can come up with all the criticism we want, but he got the names on his resume. So that's what really matters at the end of the day. That's how you gonna be able to carry that A side in. But you selling yourself short. Like I honestly don't feel like that would be a bad fight. I mean, hey, let's just make it happen.
And the thing is, it's like now you the A side and you don't even want to be the A side. Like you got dudes calling you out. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the perfect opportunity, like perfect time to be you right now. But Quan, that's the bell. I got Marcos, per your request, champ. Per your request. Mama Lobo's son El Lobo is out here and he want to show you what he got. You said you wanted some real work. He got the real work. Border Wars, February 22nd, Tucson, Arizona. Get your amateur book. Get in the ring and swing. Show us what you got. This is El Lobo looking for that tip belly smoke.
See what you got, Lobo Jr. Raise a southpaw. Ooh, lead left. Good footwork, good head movement.
You're going to lower that music. Good head movement for sure. But
Definitely.
dude's still nervous. Like, my man ain't throwing nothing
Can you
in.
zoom, Ness, can you zoom it in a little?
Bro, that's all the way zoomed.
Okay, I don't know if you could pinch zoom it. I guess it's not on your phone, so.
I mean, you can, you got to look on YouTube because on YouTube it's huge. You're looking,
right.
You're looking through Skype.
Okay.
But the dude he's fighting is not really, he's biting on every feint. He's not as.
Yeah, but the dude could fight. That's what I look for. You could tell by the guy's energy. He's not just somebody who just started.
Here goes a second vid. And this is Jesus. I mean, he's obviously in Jesus Ramos' gym too. This is Jesus Ramos' gym, so it's not like they're gonna let him abuse people either. That's a professional gym, so.
Right.
He just got caught with an uppercut right there by that white boy, but he just hit the white boy with a nice left. Straight.
Why you gotta be a white boy?
That's what he is, right? He could be a light-skinned person.
They all look alike to me, man. I hate those crackers.
You can't say that, Marcos.
I could say it.
No,
you can't say it.
You think you can. You can't say that. But that was El Lobo.
He looks good. He looks good. I want to see him throw a little more power, but he looks good.
El Lobo. Yo, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show, putting this episode in the eyes of other new boxing fans that haven't found us yet. Youssef, it's on you. Youssef.
No, Yusuf. Nada.
Youssef, unmute. Unmute. All right, moving on to Wallace.
Yo.
Yo.
What up?
Yo, man. that freaking guy, man, that guy that called out trainer, man. Damn, man. It's good how you handle it, man, because some people, they just be going on the street shit, acting tough and shit like that. But, man, we talking about boxing and shit. And they try to say Teo is racist, whatever. But, man, just make the fight happen. But now I can say a lot of racist things. And he got millions of dollars. He did it with Trinidad, then he did it with that white boy, and nobody said anything about that. And I don't know. I feel like always black people, and I'm saying this. I'm Dominican, so they're gonna bash me for this, but I'm black and in color, because a lot of people think it's black and race. No, I'm talking about black and color. So I can say this when I say this. A lot of black people try to use that race card all the time when they feel like it.
Wait. Let me get your logic as to why you think you can say this.
No, because I'm black in color. I can say that because I'm black. I ain't like
you sound
so
Latin. You sound more Latin than me. Your accent is so rough. Your accent is so rough that I can tell you. I can tell you're dying to speak Spanish.
I'm Dominican. I said that, but I'm saying my color is dark. So what I'm trying to say is, when you talk about black, we're not talking about as race. We're talking about black as color. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
But that
so you're saying that black is a color?
It is, or it's not. Because listen to this: Mexicans are more American than black people.
But your logic is black is a color, and black people are getting old with the racism joke. I mean, you didn't say joke. Racism card.
Yeah, they use that. If they want to freeze Tito for what he said, and Bud don't want to fight him, then Canelo should freeze Bud and not fight him. Don't give him a payday.
What did Bud say? What did Bud say that Canelo should freeze him?
No, he didn't say anything. I'm just saying.
So how are you putting Bud in Teo's category when Teo said something racist? What's wrong with you?
I get it what you're trying to say, but I'm just saying for the people that are listening, that for his fans that are trying to make an excuse to Bud don't fight Ennis Booth, so he don't fight Teo, so he don't fight all these guys. That's what I'm trying to say. Not saying that he did something wrong. I never said that. I didn't say he did anything wrong or anything like that. So what I'm trying to say is that the Canelo, I want to see him fight Canelo, but I would like to see him fight Tito too, and his Boots and all those fights. It'll be a good fight. And people just have to try to defend them to not make that fight because it's stupid. Yes, that's my opinion on that.
All right, Wallace.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
I don't know. I think we can say you like the fight without saying whatever the heck he was trying to say. But we got J-Dub hating for $2. El Lobo with the $10. Marco, you're able to see the power on February 22nd. Wolf emoji, 2 times. Fist emoji, 2 times. $10 super chat.
El Lobo, you look good, man. I definitely wasn't saying you don't look good, because I think you do. How many fights does he have? Do you know?
None.
There's no fights?
No amateur background, no.
Ooh. You know how long he's been fighting?
Let me see here. Let me read this again, though. But actually, I think he said he had 3, right?
You don't know, sir? You tell me.
I will text him and find out.
Okay. Bet.
Yo.
Yo.
Yo, Fuzz, dude just said, didn't he just say that Mexicans are more American than black people? Didn't he say that?
If you talking about the other
Dude,
wireless, I don't know, man. He was saying a bunch of weird stuff.
I'm using my brain, right? I'm using my brain. Don't they call the Indians, they call them Native Americans? So if if Mexicans are more American than blacks, then why are Indians called Native Americans? Wouldn't Mexicans be called Native Americans too? Because you had land here before it was created, but black people were here also before it was created. You know, in the 1600s, it was not called America in the 1600s. See, some of y'all just dumb. Black people were here before it was called America. So yes, we are the Americans. We're the first group of Americans. First group. Good job. We're the first group of Americans. So if we ain't American, then nobody's American. Like, think about that. So some of the shit y'all say on here, like, you make boxing fans look dumb. Like we're not smart. Like, you say the craziest, dumbest shit. And you remember when B-Hop said I would never lose to a white boy? That was when the fight was actually made. So racism did not get him the fight. It was already made. And he said that when it was already built up. See the difference? Y'all want us to reward people for being racist towards us. That shit is crazy as fuck to me. But other races don't reward people for being racist towards them. They actually fire them. They don't give them paydays. So what Tone tried to look past was the fact that it's not about the fight and whooping his ass like straight up head up fade. It's about giving a man close to $10 million for being racist. Like, grow up, fool. If you want to fight with the dude, talk about his mama. Talk about him. Talk about his skill. Talk about his neighborhood. Don't talk about his community. Don't be racist because we're the people who got to pay for the fight. And I'm gonna tell you, I bought every single pay-per-view available. If T.O. was to fight Bud, I would not buy that. I'm not supporting this shit. Somebody got to put their foot down. And I think that y'all really mad at Bud because Bud is the nigga you can't play with. He is now the HNIC, and he runs shit like a nigga would really run it. He don't take shit that other niggas took. He would never take a fucking deal that Devin took to fight Cambosis. He ain't that kind of nigga. Bud is the nigga that you want to be. In Bud, we trust, and I don't even get high. You understand me? But in Bud, I trust. I love the way he represents the black man as a boss. That man do his thing, and y'all mad, man. Just like y'all hate Al Heyman, who is the best at his job, and everybody says it. Y'all hate that man. He don't even talk, and y'all got shit to say about him. Now, Bud is telling you, dude, that's not the way to get it. I'm not fucking with you. You a clown. His people are told, pass that along, and they following directions. Y'all don't like to see a nigga in charge. And I use the word nigga because that's how you really feel about us. I don't care. EAD. That stands for eat a dick. I don't care about y'all no more. It is what it is. We are tired of getting pushed around and called names and picked on because all we do is make babies and we don't have jobs. We're unemployed and we use the race card. Cool. Bud ain't using none of that shit. Bud ain't using none of that shit. If you want to handle a fight with Bud, do it like everybody else do. Become a mandatory and do things the right way. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps, motherfucker. We on that. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps and earn it the real way. All this negativity with racism is not going to help you. I'm sick of this shit, and it feels good to find another black man who can go out there, do his thing the right way, don't cheat, don't rob the people, goes out there and fights his ass off, and puts on a great performance and is now two-time undisputed on his way to 3, the first to
You
ever
may
do
feel
so.
like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Alrighty then. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. We got El Lobo with a $2 super chat that says, I appreciate you, Marco. All love over here. We got B. Paulie. What up?
Yo, what up, though?
What up?
Yeah. What's good, Ness, man? What up, though, Marco? Two-tone, man.
What up with you?
Chilling, man. Hey, It's a lot of shit going on, man. Look, racism is in boxing, it's in society. It is what it is. However it play out, that's how it play out. You know what I mean? And I think Bud should fight dude too, but maybe not right now though. But that's part of the game, that racist shit, bro. It's weird how people act like it ain't part of the game. Like it is what it is. But look, speaking on some other shit, we got like 8 or 9 days to undisputed the boxing game come to console. That shit gonna be lit, man. That shit gonna be lit. So stay on the lookout for that too, Ness, bro. All your border wars fighters, they gonna be on the game too, man. It's been a minute since we had a fresh new fight night type of game. Now it's coming to console. It's been out for computer for about a year or so. That shit gonna be lit. So check that out, bro. Definitely check that out. You did?
Yes, sir.
For sure,
Can't
for sure.
wait.
And I'm definitely heading out to Arizona for that border wars for sure, for sure.
You the man.
Definitely. I've been around for a minute, Ness, man.
Yes,
I rarely
sir.
call up, but I'm always in the chat. You already know how I get down. What'd you say, Ness?
I be knowing, B. Paulie.
You already know, champ, man. I'm gonna pull up with them packs too, man. Arizona.
Let's do it.
You already know what time it is. But shout out, man. Hit that like, subscribe, and all that good shit, man. Shout out TBV.
Big face.
Hey, Nass.
Yeah.
How long is that Border Wars event gonna be? Because I'm thinking about sliding through myself, but I'm gonna probably bring my wife.
It should be 3 to 4 hours.
Do it cost anything to get in there?
It'll probably be $25 entry.
Oh, that's light work, man. What was up with that other caller talking about he can speak for black folks because he got black skin, but he sound Mexican as shit? What the fuck is he talking about? Weird ass nigga. How the fuck you gonna tell somebody that that's an excuse? And he made a racist remark, and if he don't want to motherfucking give him the biggest payday of his fucking life, he don't gotta do that. I mean, I wouldn't fucking do it. That's just like somebody talking shit about me. Yeah, I can go whip his ass, but that ass whipping only gonna hurt for a week or two till he heal up. But well, I'm not gonna make you fucking. I'm not gonna give you generational fucking wealth on my motherfucking name, and you talking crazy like that. Fuck no, man. Fuck no. Fuck no. And I understand boxing is a racial sport, and it always has been, and it always will be, you know. But for him to make the statement and say like black folks always complaining and that's everybody in fucking America, because everybody is fucking victims to their fucking self nowadays. Everybody wants to be a victim. Black, Mexicans, whites, everybody. So shut the fuck up and stop talking that dumb shit, man. That's my call, man. You don't speak for me. Fuck.
Youssef. Youssef and Huang are like infamous for lack of connectivity.
No connections.
Yeah. Damn. You gotta go to them 3 times a day. Yo, Youssef. DC3.
Yo, what's the deal?
What up?
Hey, how much it cost to ban the Wallace guy from calling in? What was the price CYP said again? Went to find out the price because we can't have motherfuckers who ain't niggas speaking on nigga business. I don't agree with that. That shit weird. He say because he black. Hey, nigga, you ain't black. You sound like I don't even say Mexican. You sound like a Hispanic, bro. You feel me? You come on, bro.
That's the
shit
proper
weird
term right
like,
there. That's the proper term.
Yeah. I don't say that. My mother and my grandparents didn't raise me to say the Mexican shit. We say Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? I don't call them that. That shit weird. My nigga speaking on black people. Yo, let me tell you something. Just because your skin black don't mean you black, bro. That shit weird. That shit weird, man. I'm out. Hey, find out what the price is. We gotta get him up out of here for at least the rest of the year. I'm out.
Wallace last call was wild. His call from yesterday was wild too. I don't know. He probably got an angle. We're gonna have to keep an eye on him. But yesterday's call was crazy too.
What'd he say?
I don't remember, but I remember him catching me like that and me asking him again, like, yo, what you say? It's always some sides, funny, slick shit. But he got such a rough accent, you gotta double back. You always gotta double back. Like, what? Boxing Patron, what's up? Boxing Patron. Yusef, you might want to jump out and jump back in. You there, champ?
Yeah,
I got you.
sound good?
Yep.
Yeah, man. See, the problem with Teo, man, is, and I never liked that motherfucker, dude. That is one annoying ass dude. I ain't gonna lie, man. I've never liked him. Never will like him. I'll give a shit who he fights. I'm going for whoever he fights. But the problem with Teo, man, is, bro, he needs to just shut the fuck up and fight his own things. The same thing with Crawford, man. You know I've been against the Crawford fight since day one. I'm gonna be against the Teo fight going up against Crawford. I'm gonna beat the shit out of Teo, bro. Everybody knows that shit. I mean, I'm glad he wants to fight and try to be great. I'll be honest with you. I think both of them just want a fucking payday. You know what I mean? I don't think Teal's not gonna make no. Maybe with Tank or so. You know, like, well, yeah. Matter of fact, the payday's right there with Tank. Fuck, call out Tank.
Yeah, but
You know what I
Tank
mean, bro?
got to
You ain't
give you
gonna
the
beat Crawford.
fight. But
Crawford, you
Teo's
ain't
not
gonna
the
beat
A
Mello,
side.
bro.
Teo's not the A side. So Tank got to give him a fight, just like Crawford got to give him a fight. Teo's not the A side.
Yeah, no, that's true, man. But he just needs to stay in his fucking lane, bro. You know what I mean? That dude just don't shut the fuck up. He's annoying. Him and his dad are fucking annoying, dude. You know what I mean? And then on the other thing, man, the only thing I got to say about him, dude, that's the problem is, man, with him saying this shit. You know what I mean? I don't know how he meant it. See, that's the fucking problem with people nowadays, dude. Is, well, I'll play the Professor X role. I know we know who Professor X is. We're all fucking mind readers. We can tell what the hell you think. So if you say something, dude, we know exactly how you meant it. I don't know how he meant it. I'm not him. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? I
man,
remember
you
when he said some
wildin'.
shit about ESPN saying some shit that, they favored black fighters or some shit, but then Charlo say that shit against De La Hoya, which was probably fucking true. You know what I mean? I don't know, dude. That's why I said I don't know how he meant it. That's the problem with today, dude. We all know
But how
what you
could you
mean.
not know
We all know
how
what
could
you're
you
thinking,
how
and
could you
we
not
all know how you feel.
how could you not know how he
See,
meant
that's what
it
I'm
if
saying.
he's got other
That exactly.
remarks? He's got other remarks
Yes,
like
that's
this
the
though.
problem.
This is not a
Well, that's
one-time
why I said the
thing.
only thing I remember.
You
Well,
break.
the only thing I remember him saying was that he talked shit about ESPN, right? Favoring black fighters. Didn't he say?
And
What else did he say besides that?
what about the other thing? He said keep your black fighters.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He just talked some shit. But like I said, then Charlo said some shit about De La Hoya,
But
which was
again,
probably fucking true.
if that's
Charlo
your
should have said some shit
but
like
that's
that. Hey, bro,
but listen,
doing
champ,
some shit like that probably.
but
I
champ,
mean,
you got to take you
that's
got to
why I said
take a
maybe he's
breather.
up and
You got to take a
bro.
breather and open your mind. This is his third time saying
Well,
something about one race. It's not his third time saying something about three different races. It's his third time saying something
okay.
about one race, and you're still saying
That,
benefit of the doubt?
no. Well, the thing is that
You breaking up too much. I tried to deal with it, but you're in a bad area. Pillow. Pillow. DC3 $2. How much it costs to ban Wallace from calling in? Clown emoji. Pillow. Yusef. Third time.
Yo, can you hear me?
We do now.
I'm gonna have to just jump back in. I can't even speak now. I'll call you back. I'm
Oh,
gonna just have to
shit.
send you the cash app. Yeah, it's something for I hit you back.
Chuck, what up? Chuck, you gotta unmute.
Yo.
You.
All right, hold on. All right, so what's going on, y'all? I'm at work, my bad. Yeah, let me get this out. So, you feel me? Niggas gonna be on their racist shit, and that's cool. Like, niggas, you gotta just take that shit, man. I'm black and Puerto Rican. It's normal, bro. Niggas just can't keep feeding into it, bro. Just yeah, you take it to the chain and move on. But boxing, though, I think Tio deserves a fight with Crawford. I think it's more reasonable than Crawford fighting Canelo, in my opinion. You feel me? I got y'all can hear me still?
Yep.
All right, so yeah, so cause I respect Crawford for me trying to get Canelo fight because he on his way out, he need that bread, but was more of a better fight for the fans. I think Tio, for me and Crawford was a great fight. It's more reasonable than him fighting Crawford. I just know, you know what I'm saying, he on his way out, he's 37 years old, like he trying to get that big payday. He trying to get that big payday.
For sure. But
You
that's the
know?
same reason why Tio think he got a shot, because he getting a 37-year-old Crawford. He trying to pick
Yeah,
Crawford at the right time.
right? But yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Everybody was saying that TL shouldn't, man. I know he just said some weird shit. That's normal though. We know niggas, you feel me, feel about niggas. That's normal. Get the fight, bro. Fight him. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that fight, man. Let's get that fight. He move up to if he fight him at 154, I respect it, man. Cause TL, listen, you can't doubt that man. He nice, remember. He ain't got nobody really pushing him out there. For him to be two-time lineal champion. Nobody really push him out there. There's no big monster machine pushing him, bro. He really liked that, bro. In my opinion, I really think he really wanted him. I think he would beat up Tank. In my opinion, I think he punching on Tank any day of the week.
Hopefully, man, they get that fight one day.
Yeah, they just gotta get them fights in there, man. Somebody gotta send him that contract, man. But yeah, that's my call, man. Y'all enjoy, all right?
All right, champ. Appreciate you. And
Yes,
if you
sir.
want to call in, Discord is available. X Space is also available. Landline still rocking and rolling. That number to call 1-563-999-3427. We got Treese.
Yow. I think I got it. I think that's a good one.
Yow.
You.
What up,
Yeah.
though? What up, though?
That was my best one yet,
Mark?
Treese.
Oh my God. Two-tone. What's going on?
What up?
But chilling. But I ain't gonna hold you with this Teofimo and Bush, and I don't know, man. I'm not really I mean, I'm into it, I suppose, because like I say, man, Teofimo, he credible opponent, but he got accolades and all that good shit. But like I'm hearing so like damn, I just heard somebody say Teofimo, the A side and all. Well, A side with Tank and all this. He can't be and all. So I'm curious, who you say the A side between Devin and Tio if they fight?
I mean, Devin was. That's why Turkey Al Sheikh sent Tio an offer on behalf of Devin.
Oh, now out of curiosity, who would you say Devin's still A side right now after the Ryan fiasco?
My dude, are you deaf?
I'm
Turkey Al Sheikh sent an offer for Tio now after Ryan.
Oh, okay. I know when he sent it. That's what I was. Okay. Good clarification. Okay. So why the fuck ain't Teofimo chasing down Devin Haney instead of Bud Crawford? Ain't Tio signed the matchroom right now?
I mean, again, Devin is my friend, but there's an argument that Tio wants the perceived tougher opponent. Devin, now, as you guys like to put it, we can't see what we saw. We can't unsee what we saw, right? So the luster of Tio getting the win off of Devin is not there anymore in the
But I feel like
eyes.
Tio not allowed to talk that type of shit that when we saw you in the ring questioning yourself against a fucking Sandor Martin. Or like in your last fight against the Steve Claggett fella, that shit wasn't like, oh, that wasn't amazing. Like that wasn't like he didn't whip his ass or nothing like that. Like that shit was more competitive than it should have been. You know what I'm saying?
So what is your
So
point? I'm trying to connect it
my,
here.
my, my point is that Teofimo he shouldn't be in the fucking media talking like this. He shouldn't be. He shouldn't be demanding fights. Like you're supposed to
What?
play it cool. You feel me? You play. You're
Yo,
supposed to play
I
on the get
get it.
along
I
type shit.
get it. I get it. He said some racist shit, so y'all don't fuck with him.
It ain't even about. I'm saying.
But
I fuck with him
ain't
as
this
a
what
fighter.
we
I'm not. It
ask?
ain't even about the
No,
racist
no,
shit. I
no,
fuck
no,
with him
no,
as a
no,
fighter.
no, 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 no. It is about the racist shit because other than that, isn't Teo doing exactly what we ask everybody to do? I mean, we asked Bud to do this before he got popping. We asked everyone to do this. But now you saying he shouldn't be demanding fight. I swear, y'all change the rules every goddamn day. Now a fighter can't tell you who he want to fight. We
Hey
turned
man,
into Canelo.
he not.
Why?
I'm saying.
Why?
Whoa,
Because
he
it's too.
not doing. I'm
Why? Because
saying
it's
though.
too
You not.
disrespectful.
He
It's
not.
too
He not
disrespectful.
moving up though.
Is it
That's
too?
the whole thing.
Is
You
it too
talking about moving up to
disrespectful?
fight? Will start climbing up the ladder. Climb to
Laura never
147.
moved
Go
up.
fight somebody.
Laura never moved up and called Gennady Golovkin out half his career. Half his career. And Gary Russell has been calling out Tank his entire career and never moved up. So cut the shit. Cut the shit. All you dudes is making so many. Oh, if he really want to fight, Bud, tell him take a fight. Tell him, man, shut
Start
the
climbing up
fuck
there. Shit,
up.
that Brian Norman shit was on the table for cuz what
Brian
happened to
Norman
that. That would have
injured.
got you right
Brian
in the
Norman
mix.
injured.
Take that
Brian
fucking
Norman injured. He ain't even fighting. That's off the table. Karma.
So he pulling the Shakur Stevenson is what you're saying.
I'm saying he's injured. He's injured. The fight's off the table, but that was the bell.
Shout out TV. Shout out to Lee.
What's the difference between Bud wanting to fight? The difference between Bud wanting to fight Canelo and Teo wanting to fight Bud.
No,
what is the difference?
The difference is they gonna say Teo has been looking bad, Bud has been looking dominant. That's the only
How
difference.
Did Bud look dominant when he went life and death with Madrimov?
To you. To me, it was 8-4, and to the public, the best you can do is say he lost his knockout streak, but he still won, Tone.
Yeah, he still won 100%.
And it wasn't close. You keep saying life and death like you gonna make me ask for your scorecard, which we both know you ain't got.
I mean, I thought it was close too, but I wouldn't go life and death, but it was close.
Yeah, close. You know that close means what is it? 7-5. That's close.
Yeah.
8-4 ain't close. But okay.
I saw Bud get hit. I saw Bud get hit with some shit that I want to see Teo hit Bud with that shit.
Hey man.
I saw Bud with Madrimov. Bud got hit with some shit. I want to see Bud fight somebody with fast feet, athletic.
Why you acting like
shit.
Teo got fast feet, man? Listen, let this be known. I am not here campaigning for the Teo fight because I think he could win. I'm campaigning for the Teo fight because it's right. No one shitted on Kell Brook, less accomplished, less experienced ass to move up to 60. No one shitted on Guillermo, who was overqualified to move up and fight Vasil Lomachenko. This is part of the sport. We got to stop cock blocking. That's all y'all doing, hating on that man from doing what he do, getting involved. Let him and Bud work that out.
I want names. Casual fans, fight party energy.
Word, me too. Laugh out loud, pillow.
Bud, fight party.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's a fight party.
Yo, man, two-tone, bruh. You something else today, man. You've been on a tear with the Ryan shit, now with this, and you claiming to be on the other side, man. You're not Mexican, my dog. I don't know if you looked in the mirror recently, but you're not Mexican, dog. And
Bro,
I'm not saying
I'm from the Mexican Atlanta. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, Maryville, USA, 75th Avenue in Thomas.
I'm from Phoenix too.
What
I got
part?
so
What
many
part Phoenix you
homeboys that's
from?
Mexican. I got a brother that's half
Phoenix you
Mexican.
from?
I got
What
a
side?
stepmom
What
that's
side you
Mexican.
from?
I grew up in Levine, Tempe,
What set you
all
claiming,
that
cuz?
shit. I'm from Phoenix too, the whole valley, bro. I'm from the whole valley. I got a brother that's Mexican, a stepmom that's Mexican, a brother that's half Mexican. So, don't try to put me in that category. But I'm gonna still stand on my race and not wanting to be disrespected. Shit. That's just what it's about. I think Teo, he could have approached the situation differently to get that fight. And to me, it's not. I'm not mad at the dude.
Canelo
Like,
fan.
at Teo.
Come on. So now we gonna turn into Canelo. Now we got to be respectful.
Yeah,
Should
to
we
a
send
certain degree.
flowers?
You don't got to
Should
be
we
you don't
send
got to be
flowers?
respectful.
Should we invite him to dinner? What should we
No,
do
look,
now?
look.
Valentine's Day cards too?
Just don't be racial. That's it. Be disrespectful, but don't bring race into it.
Now,
That's
now,
pretty
now,
simple.
now there is this argument. There is this argument that he didn't pull the race card until he kept getting denied the fight. Until he kept getting ignored. By not Bud, but also Tank. Tank don't even reply to the man. How many years he got calling out Tank?
Okay,
But
that makes sense.
I'm
But
not justifying that argument,
Tank,
but I
Tank
know
didn't.
I'm not
Tank still
justifying.
didn't reply to him
Listen to
though.
me. Listen to me. Just be clear. I'm not justifying that argument, but there is people that's gonna take that approach.
Yeah, I don't think that's the right way, man. Because then you riling people up. You got the wrong energy. Because then you got people who don't agree that's Hispanic, and now it's a big thing with them. They could not even agree with what Tio said, and it's just like it brings all that negative energy to just everybody. Like I know I'm from Phoenix. I went to Fairfax. I know where Tonora that's at. We had a damn race war at the fucking school, bro. Blacks versus
Oh yeah,
Mexican.
at
I
that
walked
park over
inside the
there.
bathroom.
We
I
had
seen
that
like,
shit in New Jersey, in Barringer
yeah,
High. I think that's what I'm saying. My era, that's normal. Like racism is normal in my era.
that's what I'm saying. Well, it was more prevalent and shit. And it was weird. 'Cause I walk in the bathroom, it's three Mexican dudes. I had to pee. I had to walk out of the bathroom, bro. I had to walk to another bathroom just to use the bathroom and be late for class. And then them same cats, they see my stepmom
You
pick
may
me
feel
up
like it's your time,
and she Mexican. So they
but
looking
it's
at
not
me
your
like,
time.
what's going on? Like, so I just think, more people should look at that shit like we ain't finna have it. And shout out to all the Hispanics that they ain't on that type of energy. They see it for what it is. And shout out to Marco for being a white dude. He just have to sit through all this shit every day and just absorb it. Shout out to Marco, man.
You guys don't understand. I grew up in an all-black Puerto Rican neighborhood in Hell's Kitchen, so.
And bro, y'all dudes in Levine, y'all got to clean up them pit bulls running around there with them tires in their mouths too, bro.
You know how it is down here, man. We ain't cleaning it up. We like it gutted down there,
I got to clean that up down there in Levine.
All right, Pillow. Joe Pilot. He said Keyshawn called out Tio. Why can't he be great? $2. Now, let's just go with the Bud Crawford, Coach Bernie Bud Crawford excuse, which is Tio ain't done shit. So if a two-time lineal champ unified ain't done shit, what's Keyshawn done? He didn't even win the title yet. But we've had shows where people want Tio to fight Keyshawn. You see? There's always that double standard. Y'all want Tio to fight Keyshawn. I had people calling, yo, Ness, he punched his father, man. He got to get that back in blood. Venom, what up? James, what up? Venom, I went till you dropped off.
Yo, Ness, Two-Tone, Marco, man, what's good? You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yo, they out their mind. You're exactly right. I mean, Keyshawn ain't done enough in the sport yet, man. Like, we're not even sure that he's really gonna get through Lemos, man, his upcoming bout. So let's wait and see before we go ahead and just go all in on Keyshawn because that's gonna be a tough ass bout. Man, Ness, man. Um, Yo, we're never going to be able to have father and sons and kids be able to listen to the show with the type of shit that went on earlier. But it was still great content for us boxing degenerates though. Hear Bernie get like he did. You ain't do nothing wrong. So I salute you for standing 10 toes in your opinion and didn't switch up for nobody. Now, other than that, I mean, T.O. does deserve to fight because there's only two fights for real that I believe that will help Bud's profile other than the Canelo fight. That would be Teofimo Lopez and the Ryan Garcia fight. It's just that simple. They calling Bud's name out. They being disrespectful. They're doing all the shit that Bud said he would do to fight a motherfucker, and he's not. But it is what it is, man. They'll just go ahead and get the Fundoras, the Tim Zoos, and whatever other no-name 154 pounder that they throw in front of him and everything, we'll say, yeah, that's still great legacy, but he's not adding no name value to his resume. Other than that, Ness, man, this shit's been crazy, man. This show has been crazy. But Ness, man, so you did say something like send flowers or whatnot, right? So that just made me think, man, like Ness, like, are you the type of guy, like, with your wife and everything? Do you actually create like a playlist with your wife? Have you wrote a love letter for your wife? Like, can you give the community some advice on how to treat their women? That's all I'm asking. And
Why
shout out
the
to
hell are you asking?
I don't buy flowers. I feel like flowers are a
hmm
representation of a failed relationship. They die anyway. Why do women want flowers
fuck out of
anyway?
here.
Like, why do you
What you
want
mean,
flowers?
man?
They gonna die. They gonna
I
die.
mean,
So
but don't you
I'm giving
but
you
don't you replace
flowers.
them?
I'm giving you flowers, and it's supposed to represent my love, which means what? That my love for you dies in a week or
I
less?
mean, but it does bloom over time, though. It does bloom over time, then eventually die. I
No,
see
no,
your
no.
point,
You
though,
you
man.
buy you
I
buying
see your
flower
point.
pots. You buying flower pots. Most people buy their lady
Come on,
a
my nigga.
stem of flowers, a
You
bouquet
say
of
I'm blind. I'm
flowers.
blind. Bro, I'm the type of guy that would buy some flowers, make a custom set at the grocery store of flowers, or even just take time and write a love letter or whatnot to my girl. Try to make it like, like the old love and everything like that. So I'm just seeing what type of shit are you doing to keep
I
your shit
mean,
fresh?
I mean, I
Because a lot of
mean,
these niggas are struggling out here.
Shit.
I mean,
I don't know
Just
that
seeing another
I
host.
side of you,
certainly,
Ness.
I certainly wrote,
You say you don't love. Hold on,
I
Marco.
cer-
You definitely love. You better walk that shit back, man.
Yeah, nah, she
You may
can't hear me
feel
right
like
now,
it's
so I
your
I
can say whatever I
time,
want.
certainly wrote
but it's
letters
not your time.
before
Shout
to
out to
my
you, man.
lady. I certainly wrote letters to my lady before, my current lady before, for sure. Uh, And I mean, we do everything together. That's how it stays good. I mean, she's my best friend. I mean, it sounds cliche and corny, but it is. We work out together, we watch movies together, we do it all together. Where
How long you
most
guys been
where
together?
most people think you can't do those things together. We work from home together,
How long you
like
guys been together?
forever. My son's fucking forever. He's 24. He turned 24 like a couple days ago.
So like over
We
24
had a
years?
we had a break, but we right back,
Oh, you had
and
a
then
break?
got married. Yeah.
Okay.
Ness, what's your thoughts on the pop the balloon shows?
What the fuck is that? I don't watch a lot of TV, bro.
Well, this is purely YouTube.
Wow,
Where
really don't watch
there's
that.
20 girls, no, 10 girls are lined up with a balloon,
With
and the
what?
guy
With what?
with a balloon, with a balloon.
They in thongs?
No, they're dressed. They dressed like they going to the club.
Why did I automatically assume it was gonna be big booty girls busting balloons with their butts?
Because it's Tone talking about it.
And a guy walks out, and if they not feeling them, they pop the balloon.
Okay, okay, okay. I never seen that, but what about it?
No, I'm saying like, so there's one. The girls perceive him as ugly just off initial glance, and every girl popped their balloon. But this guy turned out to be an author. He owned like some little TV station. Like he had the bag,
Yeah.
and
I
all the
mean, that don't
girls
make
wanted
you
their
that don't
balloon.
make you look good though.
No, but all the girls wanted their balloon back once they found that out.
They just
But I
gold
was,
diggers. They just gold diggers. They literally showed they true colors. You bust the balloon because he ugly. Now you talking about give me another balloon because I found that he rich? Nah, you
yeah,
tripping. You's a dirtbag.
you got to watch that. You'll be weak, bro. You too, Marco. I need you to do a full analysis on it, bro.
I do not want any of them type of women. Shaka, what up? She talking about give me the balloon back. That's terrible.
Yo, what up, Ness? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Um, First thing first, I just wanted to say something real quick. The thing with racism, right? I'm African, so I think racism is part of human nature. To be honest with you, even in Africa, as African, we have something that called tribalism or nationalism that we don't really get along. Because I'm from a different tribe, they'll be like, "Oh, you can't do this, you cannot do that." So regarding Teal and Bad, it's a great fight. I'm not mad at that because I've experienced racism also in South Africa with my own people. also with the white from the oppression, the oppressed on us. And he's trying to get his fight. So part of boxing, I'm sure everybody experienced racism throughout the whole world. So it's not really a big issue. I'm not offended. I'm not offended at all. Sometimes we need that. We need that extra negativity to boost us, to bring the best out of us. So I think with the takeover making those disgusting comments, maybe it will get Bad to fight him. And if it is work for Bad, just fight the kid. What do you have to lose? You have nothing to lose. Well, maybe respect or whatever, but I think it's a good fight for boxing. Lopez wanna be great, Bad give him a chance to be great. The same way Bad wanna be great fighting Canelo. So I think it's a win-win. Could the takeover be different with the way he approached the whole situation? Yes, but this is boxing though. We need this. We need to talk crazy. You know what I mean? We're not in church, so I'm not mad at Teo. Let Teo say what the fuck you wanna say. If you like him, that's good. If you don't like him, it's good. But racism, it is what it is. Racism was here before we were born. Racism will be here after we leave Earth. So that's all I had to say. Thank you guys again. Please do subscribe, like the video, and share. I'm out. Thanks, Dance.
Shaka, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you, man. I
Always.
love the show. I'm a huge fan. Your names. One more question. Please come to Canada. Can Border will come to Canada? I know you got networks here. I know a few coaches with boxing club. Like we can make things happen here.
I mean, I hate to be honest, bro, but like, I got a record. Canada be acting funny, bro. They want you to get all
Oh
these
yeah.
goddamn, they want you to
They know
get
you have a record.
a work release, some sort of work visa. It's just like so much BS to get in that country, bro. I've been wanting to go to Canada. I got so many
Well,
fucking friends. This show is
You may
so
feel
funny.
like
Look,
it's your
you
time,
you also
but
Canadian.
it's
Like
not your time.
I got so many Canadian friends because of this show. I never
yeah,
even knew Canadians until this show. And bro, in Calgary, Toronto, everywhere, bro,
yeah.
everywhere. I wish I could go. I even got a
Well,
fucking friend in what is it? Is it Alberta or
90
Alberta?
seconds.
yeah.
Alberta.
It's fucking crazy, bro.
Alberta,
I didn't
yeah.
know you had a
But
record.
can't you talk to Coach Ramsey?
I could get
Do
in though, cause I remember I had applied for the John Pascal. I was gonna go for the John Pascal and the Bernard Hopkins fight,
yeah.
but I had to go and do that meeting. I just never went. I just was like, man, fuck this shit. They want too
What,
much.
they interview you?
Yeah, they gotta interview
Yeah.
you beforehand. I just
But
got upset. It's like it's
mhm,
so much. You know what I'm saying? Like just to
that's
60
fucking get
true.
in there.
Yeah.
seconds.
Damn.
UK don't even do that to me.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Canada as
Okay.
we weird a little bit.
Yeah, no,
I
Canada
know.
is different, but so is America, right? Because what's my man's name? Martin Murray. He could never get into the U.S. for the same reasons. It was
Yeah.
shameful. It was shameful. That man, he
What, if
had
you get
so many.
locked up or whatever, they don't let you get in?
Yeah, he had so many opportunities over here in America, but he couldn't take them because of the same situation. They wouldn't let him in. It's ridiculous. Meanwhile, we get 1,000 million trillion immigrants in a day, and they get papers.
Which is
somebody,
crazy.
somebody, somebody, somebody who changed their life around is reformed. They're working. They're fighting on television. They can't get in this country, but an illegal could get in here and get papers and and
10
and, and,
seconds.
and even government assistance. Look at me sounding
Hey
like I'm a
man.
Republican. Listen, let me let you go, Shaka.
Yes, sir.
Venom. Lake County, $2. Keyshawn presale tickets sold out in 5 minutes. And T.O., no, Lake County, it's all good. But you also heard me on a previous show because you listen every day, man. Give me at least my credit. You trying to make me this Keyshawn hater. Like, I literally said maybe 72 hours, within 72 hours ago, that Keyshawn sold out in 5 minutes. He's probably going to be someone's big fight next. You know what I'm saying? Like, I even said him and Tank now because of what he did in that area where Tank lives.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. That's like, I gave him his credit, but you still can't act like his ticket sales are more than what T.O.'s done. Now, if you want to change the argument to Keyshawn is a bigger draw than T.O., you won. You won. Because Keyshawn sold out 10,000 allegedly. We got to see how they actually scaled it. But that arena that Keyshawn is fighting in holds 10,000, and they calling it a sellout. Do we know that they sold 10,000 tickets? We don't know. But they calling it a sellout. So we'll see what they scaled it to on fight night. If it's more than 5,000, he's doing better than T.O. If it's the 10 that they say, he's probably a star, because I never seen anyone first main event do 10,000. Maybe Shakur. Shakur might have did 10,000 on his first main event.
How much boxing they got down there in Virginia?
How much what?
How many shows they do down there?
Nah, they don't get a lot of shows in Virginia. Remember, the only promoter that was really doing shows, shout out to her, was Christy Martin. I commentated one of her shows in Myrtle Beach.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
She's dope, man. I love Christy. She's still doing them?
Yeah, I'm assuming she's still. I still follow her. I be seeing that she does shows. Adrian, $5. Bud fans were quick to jump on that Tank fight. T.O. different. They scared. Yeah, no. And Bud was too, though. But this is what I'm saying. Like, it's so unfair that people just can't be equal. They run around here talking about Ness, you burning bridges. It's no, I'm just being equal. Bud literally said he would go to 147 for fucking Tank. Not for Jerron, not for T.O., for Tank. So, we just got to call it what it is, man. He looking for them paydays, man. It's up to Alex Sheik to offer that T.O. fight and have it equate to a payday. Venom.
I think Bud picks who he want to fight, right?
I mean, you could only pick from what they choosing you, though. You the A side, but you ain't the one that writing the check.
Well, it seemed like Bud controls Turkey because Turkey wanted Virgil Ortiz, and Bud said no.
Yo, you hear me?
Controls nasty word.
You hear me?
We hear you.
All right. As far as last night's topic, real quick, because I wasn't able to call in. Yeah, Devin losing that lawsuit to Oscar for sure. He's suing for net profit. He had 47% of net profit, and the reason why he's gonna lose, like they brought up Triple G's lawsuit. The difference is Triple G didn't get paid in net profit. He got paid in gross revenue. There's a big difference, Nas. Triple G was getting paid for every expense. He like when Bud wanted to see all the books.
Venom, you know what's funny to me?
Go ahead.
When a caller that doesn't have any of the court documents.
Oh, I've seen the paperwork. I got the real paperwork. I seen the real paperwork.
He jumped off the bridge. He's got the real paperwork. I'm good.
Y'all go over paperwork that's going on the internet. I got the real paperwork. I got it sent to me directly. So, I trust my sources. Like I said, he was getting paid off net profit. He don't got a case. I mean, who does net profit these days on pay-per-view fights? Nas, can you name me? Any? But that's good. So he's gonna lose the Oscar. Oscar got him with that wordplay. That was a rookie mistake from Devin. Bill might want to go have a little reading session with Oscar just in case they didn't go over that. But as far as the topic today,
hey, what law school you said you went to?
Hold on, bro. Come on, Nas. What are you doing, bro? Like, come on, bro. You go over fake paperwork all the time.
They're losing the entire lawsuit, my brother. The whole thing will be lost, bro.
I know the whole thing gonna be lost. And Nas, see, all Ryan got to do, Nas, he just got to get Kell Brook and Amir Khan on the stand. And you know why? Because Amir Khan popped for Austrian and Kell Brook knocked him out. So there goes our two examples right there. This is an easy win for Ryan. We got Amir Khan on the fucking payroll right now. He's gonna be on here. He's gonna be on the stage. Cal Brook is with us too. We beating the case like it's OJ Simpson.
Damn.
So,
OJ.
as far as today's topic, when Teo first made those remarks, I knew it was gonna. I knew what he was trying to do. He was trying to get a reaction. That's his best way of selling his name. Really, is going that route, because anything else he tries to do, you don't get a response from anyone. You don't get no fans. So this is the best way he gets attention. Would I like to see a fight? Yeah. As far as Bernie, Bernie jumping off the deep end, you got to chill, man, because he's making Bud look bad. That's a bad look. But Bud need to fight Virgil, bro. Like, how are you gonna say you wouldn't want to fight Teo and then Doug Virgil? Like, we waiting on you.
But it's not your time.
That's the bell, champ. That's the bell. Marcos, February is what?
Valentine's Day?
Border Wars. Wars, Marcos. Border Wars. Per your request, El Lobo. Per your request, El Lobo. Trying to make this how you make a name for yourself. Listen, if you fighting on Border Wars, please be more like Lobo. More like
December,
Lobo.
But
we need more like Lobo and less like you, okay? So we need less of you, more of him. So be less of you and more of him. What does that mean? Promote yourself more like he's doing and less like you're doing. Because we don't know who the fuck you are. We know who this young man is.
Who?
Lobo.
No, whatever. Let's see what we got.
He's shadowboxing here. What you think? Southpaw stance, chin tuck.
Little shoulders are too tight. He should relax his shoulders a little bit. But other than that, looks good.
Very fluid, though. Very fluid.
And I think it's funny. His stance doesn't look as good as when he was sparring.
Oh, because you haven't noticed that he's got 15-pound weights on his fucking ankles. He's an animal. Okay. No, he's a fucking wolf.
Lobo, you look good, man. Just relax your shoulder because that brings the speed and the power to the punch. Keep it relaxed. Throw it, and at the last second, tense all that shit up.
Oh, he coming for the tipster spot. Tip, he out here really promoting, baby. He out here making a name for himself, Tippy Tip. Joe Pilot. Joe Pilot.
Where's Joe Pilot from? Boston?
Yeah, Beantown. AC.
He almost sounds like New York, but not really.
Yo, you hear me?
Word.
What up?
Man, y'all wilding this morning, bro. I ain't gonna lie, this shit been entertaining than a mug. Shout out to the panel, man, in the chat. Ness, you tripping with that flower shit, bro. What the hell? I ain't never heard nothing like that, bro. That's crazy. This man said that's a sign of a failed relationship.
I mean, don't they die every time you give them to your wife? The minute you give her a flower, one rose petal fall off, man. I've been telling my lady all her life, like, why do you want me to give you flowers to represent love? That shit die the minute we exchange hands. The flowers start dying.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, man, I always felt like if you deal with women, the easiest way to get them on the side or get them to shut up, man, is give them some flowers, bro. $12, man. She on your side for the rest of the day, for the rest of the week.
Tony just gives him a can of yams. There you go. I love you, baby.
But yeah, man, as far as this Bud Crawford shit, man, if the argument is Fundora or Teo, I'm gonna say go with Fundora because 3 belts, 4th division, probably gonna be for lineal because it's gonna be 3 belts on the line. Like, you can't really pass that up. But I don't really get why people so down on the Teo fight. I mean, realistically, if you're a great fighter, we don't expect you to lose anyway. Like, you still got to get the names on your resume. Like, I got hella respect for Bud Crawford accomplishments, but, like, he didn't have the names available at 135 and 140 to really put him on, like, the level of, like, the Floyds or the Mendes and Canelos and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You go off of his accomplishments. So, like, any name he should try to get, you know what I'm saying? Teo, a 2-time lineal champion. He in his prime. That's a very good win to have, you know, regardless if you think he beats that man ass or not. Like, this sports, bro. Anything can happen, man. And it's a fight. So shit, one punch changes the fight. If he beats this man impressively or beats him clearer than anybody else has, because we can debate the Jermaine Ortiz shit or the Sandor shit. Those were still close fights, you know what I'm saying? If he beat the sleeves off this man, That shows Bud greatness, and you just got a two-time lineal champion. Like I feel like the difference between the Bud and Canelo shit and the Bud and Teo shit that people don't really pay attention to is like Canelo essentially started his career at 154. Like people gonna bring up when he 14 or whatever, but by the time he was legal, he was 18, the man was at 154. Like 154, 160, 168. That's three divisions. Bud and Teo both started at 135. 135, 140, 147, 154. Like that's normal. Like if you're a great fighter, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Tio would basically just be doing the exact same shit Bud just did. So that makes more sense. You know what I mean? Like Tio's a great fighter. If you actually beat him and get the win, you know, quote unquote, because you know politics and shit like that, that's gonna be a good win. It was a good win for Cambosis. If motherfucking Bud beat that man ass, it's gonna be a good win for Bud. Like you got to get the names on your resume. Thinking somebody can win don't matter. You got to put that shit in black and white. That's how you make them all-time great arguments. Because you can say he beat this dude, this dude, this dude, this dude. Like the belts matter, but who you take them from, that shit matters too. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times
You
people
may
don't really
feel like it's your time,
pay attention to that
but
type of
it's
shit.
not your time.
But salute to y'all, man. Y'all are entertaining as hell today, man. Y'all tripping.
Peace.
Appreciate you. We got Joe Pilot yet again.
Beantown.
Yo, you hear me?
We hear you.
We got you.
Damn, finally, bro. What's going on, Marco? Yo, Two Tone still there?
He's here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yo, Two Tone, man. I like this new arc you in, man. Stand on business, man. You out here fighting back, man. You ain't letting them, push the narrative, man. That's what I like Two Tone for that. Cause he knows how to take it, he knows how to dish it, man. Respect to you. No Diddy. What up, Ness? Okay. Yo, Wallace, bro. You sound like you came from DR yesterday, bro. Bro, matter of fact, bro, get on the Discord, bro. I gotta check your Dominican qualifications, bro. I'm the new gatekeeper back here, bro. You gotta get back on Discord, bro, because I don't know what you're talking about. You was talking crazy yesterday and today, man. That's 2 days in a row. One more day, it's 3 strikes you out. Yeah, I know you know baseball. You know what that means.
Yeah, if
But
you're
yeah,
Dominican.
we on this Bud. It's crazy. We seen Bud stayed the hero for so long, he turned into the villain now. We got Bernie calling in, had an aneurysm, got crazy. It's crazy. Didn't Khan move from 140 to 152 to fight Canelo? It's just crazy. Like, and that was Amir Khan, and to me, Amir Khan was a really good, but Teo to me is more accomplished than Amir Khan was at that point. That's a good win for Bud, and Teo can sell this fight. And it's not that big of a risk for Bud, bro, because Teo's a smaller guy. He's going to have really every disadvantage. I don't think he has the power of a Bud. Why not? That's a good fight. Fundora, no one cares about Fundora. I think he headlined, was Lubin a headline? I know Mendoza was a for sure headline. And the Tim Tszyu, but he was a late replacement. I'll give him more credit for Teo because Teo got all them accolades. He beat guys. Sure, Jack Carter all gave Taylor a tough fight before Teo beat him, but who cares? In the end of the day, in 20 years, you look up BoxRec, only historians like my boy, my boy from the UK will remember the fight. After you look in the BoxRec, it's going to say Taylor beat Catterall. So why not get that fight? At the end of the day, I know Bud's looking for money. He's looking for, and rightfully so. He's long in the tooth. He's almost pushing 40. Get the payday. But he's doing the same thing with Canelo that Bernie's saying Teo's doing with him. Because Crawford's trying to move up to 168 to fight Canelo, a guy who's went all the way up to 175 and won a title, a guy who just battered a 200-pound Puerto Rican in the ring. 200 pounds, and Bud's not coming nowhere near that. And they say, oh, it's skill. Yeah, but he's going to be in that ring around 180, 170, maybe 170. He's going to be a lot slower, and he's going to be facing a guy that can, he cracks for his division. Sure, he doesn't. But he drops everybody. Everyone's been dropped by Canelo. So, yeah, man. But let's get that T1 Bud fight, man. Teo's going to sell that fight. That's a good name on... Bro, he might be better named than Earl. Earl was a 3-belt, but he never went up in division. He was like... I'll give him right there. He's like 1A with Spence because Spence did fight everybody at 47, even though most of them guys had losses already. But he did fight everybody, and he beat them convincingly. There was no... no controversy. And And yeah, for guys that don't know, the guy before me,
You
I mean,
may
not
feel
the
like it's
guy
your
that called
time,
in before that, that's Sean
but it's
Garcia.
not
Sean
your time.
Garcia, get it back in with a model, bro. You need to get that back in blood with a model. I'm out.
Talking about they sent him the contract. He
feel
funny.
like
Yo, these fans will say anything for their favorite fighter. My man said, yo, they sent me the contract. I seen it.
I feel
Yusef,
like
what up? Good, I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say this is one of those things where like if you want to see Bud challenged, then you want to see Fundora. But if you want to see Bud just if you're like a hardcore Bud fan and you want to see him shine, then you want to see him just mop Tio all over the place. That's I feel like those are the two different kind of people who want to see each of those respective fights.
That's a Marco. Do you see Bud Crawford running the gauntlet and becoming undisputed at 154?
Not no, not he could. I just don't see him because he doesn't have that many fights left. I feel like he's gonna be a little more efficient with his fight
No, not
choices.
his choice. Let's say he said he wanted to stay at 154. Can he run the gauntlet and be undisputed at 154?
Who are the other champions?
Who?
Bud.
Bud.
Who are the other
Yo,
champions
can you hear me?
Hell
154
yeah.
now? Who are the champions?
Fundora. It's about Tim Zoo's fighting the what Brank check,
Okay.
and then
Charlo still have it or no?
no, I think Charlo's Linio. Um,
Yeah,
dang.
Bud could do it. Yeah. Yeah, he has the skill. But we need to see him get his feet a little more wet at 54 because he wasn't nearly as dominant at 54 as he was. So the question is that because it's 54 or is that because Vazdek was just not Vazdek,
Madrid.
Madrimov was just so herky jerky and difficult to fight.
To me, everybody looks human, right? Like Canelo looked human at 175. That's Canelo's.
Ceiling. That's
Don't
his
go back
ceiling.
up to one. What do you say?
That's his ceiling.
Yeah, his ceiling. Like Floyd's ceiling. Floyd didn't look superhuman at 154. He looked kind of like he wasn't like superhuman. And if Floyd wouldn't have went to 160, he might have took some losses up there. Now
He'd have beat
is
Triple
Terrence?
G.
What do you say?
He'd have beat Triple G.
I would like to see that. But do you think Bud is ceiling is 154 based off the Madrimov fight? Because
I mean,
them
it's only
boys,
one fight though. Y'all, I think y'all feeding way
That's
too
why I
much
was just
into.
saying this one fight we need to
You
see
feeding
more.
way too much into a
I was
herky
just
jerky
245.
style. But let me get to this caller, Yusef. You finally got through.
All right.
Yusef.
Don't worry about it. Yes, can you hear me?
Talking to the ladies.
I hear you.
Can you hear me?
I
Yeah,
hear
we got
you.
you.
All right, yeah. All right, baby, my bad, bro. Yeah, I'm in a damn hospital fucking arguing with this damn nurse. But anyway, let me get to the topic, man. Sorry for the back and forth, Ness. I'll send you the shit as soon as I get done. But yeah, man, on to the topic. The whole, TO shit. Like I just feel like it's nothing wrong with you know, with some of the shit TO was saying, but at the same time, he doesn't make a lot of sense with what he is trying to make a point with. Like everything he was trying to say on the podcast, him trying to call out Bud, him trying to make a point calling Tank a monkey and shit. It never adds up. He on a podcast like that on It Is What It Is, not justifying his point what he's trying to make. He trying to say the shit he said about Shakur needs to definitely handle that. You know what I'm saying? That was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Shakur want to do all this tweeting and all this shit. Nobody want to fight him. That's a clear open door to go fight Tio. Don't let nobody talk to you like that. Go fight another boxer like Tio. Argue with these fans. Go fight another boxer like Tio. Let him saying that on a platform like that about you. Tio talking about Dev don't want to fight him. Tank don't want to fight him. The history is he up there pushing the narrative and pushing the lie. Dev definitely was trying to get the fight because when Tio became a quote unquote undisputed when he really wasn't, he was unified. Because Devin had the last belt for the WBC, but he's telling them and also on Twitter, the internet, that Dev didn't want to fight. Dev was trying to fight because he had the last belt for the WBC, and Tio was the one that did not want to fight Dev for fully undisputed. He trying to call out, and then fast forward years later, he trying to call out Bud just so he can keep getting away and away from his peers. You know what I'm saying? He could just say, "Oh, I fought Bud, I fought Josh Taylor, I fought Loma," all before these guys did. It's no point in me even fighting them. That's the prop. That's the narrative he's trying to push with his career. That I done fought these guys. What's the point of me fighting those guys? I'm so far ahead. And it's like, bro, you're not slick with what you're trying to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Also, as far as the fight with Crawford and Fundora, I hope we do get this fight. I don't think him fighting Teo would do too much. On paper, yes, just because Teo is a lineal champ and shit like that. But Teo, he lost to Sandor Martin. He definitely arguably lost to Jermaine Ortiz. So what the fuck you think Bud is gonna do to him? He gonna crush him. So anybody thinking Teo versus Crawford fight is a good fight, it's not. Teo fights to his opposition. And if you make Teo think and relax and crash out, like Styles make fights. When he fought Jermaine Ortiz, he didn't know what the fuck to do. When he fought Sandor Martin, he didn't know what to do. And I get he's part of the Four Kings of supposed, this generation, Dev, Tank, Ryan, and Teo. Those are the Four Kings. But the way he fought, like in those two fights, that's why he don't want to fight no Dev. He don't want to fight no Shakur. He don't want to fight no Tank. And he definitely can't fuck on the fucking Bud.
You may feel like it's your time,
plain and simple. But
but
I'm
it's
out.
not
I'm
your
gonna see you this
time.
shit right now, Ness.
All right, brother.
You professional boxers love getting on them platforms who's not hardcores.
What platforms am I on?
No, they just love the Gilly Wallows, the Cam Maces, the Stephen A. Smiths. Y'all love those platforms because y'all don't get pressed.
They safe there. But
Y'all
Cam
not
and
gonna
Cam
run
and
the
them did
fade with Ness. Y'all don't want to run the fade with Ness though. Oh wow.
Cam and them did a good job though with Teo.
Yeah, cool.
They was getting side information to press
Nah,
Teo.
Andre Ward did a good job with Dev, I believe. He was asking some questions that Dev just kind of bobbed and weaved away from. Like, like, how'd you get hit with that left hook? Like, I know you trained for it. I know that's his only punch. And Dev just didn't answer it. But he was asking. That's the question, right? That's the first thing that you probably would have asked, or you should have. At least I would have been like, so how did that land? Like, what? It's coming.
I mean, I would have phrased it different. I would have been like,
Right.
Was that one of the fastest left hooks you ever seen?
Right.
There you go. There's a way to ask. But Andre was more blatant with it, so which I respected that.
Was his hook was that hook faster than what you expected?
Right.
Do you think that Austrian made him faster?
Yes.
You want to go viral with that question?
Do you think you didn't go down? You didn't go down with a 3-time champion in Linares who has proven power. But you went down multiple times with Ryan. Do you think that Austrian added power?
Yeah, I mean, he made it clear that he thought Austrian was 100% the reason why the fight went the way it did.
Get it on tape. You got to get it on wax, though.
Yeah.
Got to get it on wax, man. We got Pristine Sports Network's $2. Is Brian Norman fight off, Ness, from his injury? According to the report, yes. They're looking to reschedule it, though. El Lobo.
He fighting boots after this.
$2. I got you, Marco. Thank you for the advice. All right, that is the last caller. Ness GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Fellas, where can they find you?
Marco Boxing about to drop a video on possibly the hardest straight left hand in history, and you'll see who it is.
How old is the guy you about to talk about?
He is probably in his late 40s or early 50s now.
You love that history shit.
It's one of the hardest left hands you've ever seen. And I do retired fighters, obviously, because current ones, you don't know where their career is going to go.
I hear you, man.
Two-Tone Superstar on Instagram. I'm officially in camp for Border Wars 2027.
Stupid.
Let's go. Yo, listen, speaking of Border Wars, get that footage to me. Be more like Lobo, less like you. Get your name out there. Get the community behind you. Make them excited about your fight. We out.